baby. I forgot my hat. Oh, shoot. I forgot my hat. I forgot my hat. How could I do that? Let's do this, baby. Divisional round weekend. Crazy games already. We saw what happened yesterday. We'll go over it a little bit. We have a good one going. Who would have thought just 10 minutes ago this would be a good one, right? Saquon runs it in from 70-plus yards, gets the touchdown, 14-point game. Boom, hey, Daniel, good to see you, Gary. I see you're in the house already. Guys, leave a comment. Let me know your score prediction and how anxious on the scale of 1 to 2 million have you been yesterday, today, waiting for this game. There is a reason why the NFL made the Bills-Baltimore game the late game on Sunday, because they knew it was going to be exciting. They knew it was going to be exciting, and we are excited. Woo! Make sure you hit that like button, share this video, and leave a comment. Like I said, give me your score prediction. Let me know where you're watching this game from. Always fun to see. Hashtag Nation from all over the globe. We only have a couple from Germany. We only have some from the Philippines. We rocking, we rolling, we having a good time. If you like us here, check us out on TikTok. Oh, wait. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's go, Buffalo. Have a great game, guys. Let's have a fun game. I'm excited for this game. A lot to talk about before the game starts. Obviously, Rams just got the ball back, down by 6 with 2:23 to go. Eagles have missed 2 extra points, which would make this game from a 6-point game to an 8-point game at this moment. If he simply makes those extra points, hit you with a quick catch, they're at about the 24-yard line. It is a beautiful scene in Philly. The snow's coming down. It's going to be about the same in Buffalo. The temperature's a little chillier in Orchard Park, but man, these two teams are going to get at, just like these two teams are getting at, for a shot to play in the AFC Championship game. We're going to break this game down. We're going to go over the actives. We are going to talk about that Week 4 matchup. 31-17, Bond with a strip sack. Lamar takes it to the house to steal the victory, says James. Always appreciate. Christopher says, I'm the guy from the Philippines. Something about me from the Philippines, baby. Again, guys, glad you are here. Hashtag Nation goes all over the globe, and it really is fun to see. I'll give you my score prediction right before kickoff. So a lot of fun things happen in this pregame. I was so excited. I didn't know if I wanted to even wait until 6 o'clock. I was thinking about going live at 5:30. Guys, if you make it to championship weekend, I am going to extend pregame. If you make it to Super Bowl, woo! Watch out, boys. Watch out, boys. I got a surprise for you. If the Buffalo Bills make it to the Super Bowl, I got a surprise for you. Going to talk to Paul, Mario, Ryan, see if they want to do it with me. But we're going to have a good time. What's the temperature at the game? As of right now, last check, currently 17 degrees at Orchard Park. So it's not going to be warm. Feel like the temperature is just above 0 degrees. So that is what the temperature looks like right now in Orchard Park, New York for this game. And guys, I don't know if you saw this on X or if you haven't. Or if you watched the Razor Sharp Picks episode that I do with Ryan. Ryan and I always do Razor Sharp Picks every single week. During the playoffs, they bet on Friday evenings at 10 p.m. Eastern Time because there's no Thursday games. So why not? Why not wait till we have as much information as possible? Speaking of as much information as possible, no Zay Jones today for the Baltimore Ravens. There's a huge missing part for this Baltimore Ravens offense. Darren comes in and says, "What's up, Mafia family? Me familia in the house, baby. In the house." And we're going to have a good time watching this one, hopefully all the way to a Buffalo Bills victory. Obviously, I'm going to give you every single play. So we want to talk about the inactives first. And we're going to start with the Baltimore Ravens. And as I said already, no Zay Flowers. And now what does that mean? Zay Flowers is the wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens that kind of can take the top off, right? Can kind of blow a play up for the offense, give you that big chunk play. He's gone. Now your big chunk play guy is the guy in the backfield. Kind of like in this Eagles game, you talk about big chunk plays. Saquon's doing getting you the big chunk plays. If you're the Baltimore Ravens, your big chunk guy might be the quarterback, like Lamar Jackson, might be the guy behind you, and Derrick Henry. But inactives for the Baltimore Ravens, the big one we circle it is Zay Flowers. Linebacker Adisa Isaac, as we come back from the 2-minute warning. Stafford went long, incomplete, almost had a chance to be intercepted. You got linebacker Adisa Isaac, running back Rasheen Ali. Obviously, if you're talking about running backs, they're probably not going to go too far away from Derrick Henry in this game. We'll wait and see. They do have some guys who can get in there and mix things up. Another throw by Stafford, almost intercepted Slay on the play for the Eagles. Other inactives for the Baltimore. I'm going to try to calm down a little bit. I'm going to try to breathe in between sentences, if you guys don't mind. Like, I'll take a deep breath or two. Woo! T. Roberts says 24-21 Buffalo in overtime. So I think the Rams pull this off. No, I don't. I do not. I'm going to stay calm. They probably not. Probably not. I don't see that being part of my repertoire today. I don't see that being part of the action in today's matchup. They do get a first down. That's Robinson, I believe, getting to the 40. Matthew Stafford leading the team into close to Philadelphia Eagle territory with 1:44 to go and counting. Snap with 1:31 left. Stafford looking to go deep. Goes deep. Nakua with the grab. Slay was there right over top of him. It's hard to see in the snow, man. It's hard to see. Was he in bounds? Easily in bounds. Easily in bounds, both feet. Rams have a shot, man. The Rams have a shot. All you can ask yourself for is a shot at this one, and the Rams got it. And the Rams got, hey, Amy, glad to see you today. Glad you're able to get off work because there's no calm day. Showing the emotion for a Buffalo win. Let's hope so. Let's hope so again, guys. As you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let me know where you're watching from. We're watching the end of the Eagles-Rams game. Stafford in close to the red zone. That's incomplete. I thought that was incomplete to Cup, but Cup seems to have pulled it in for about 2 or 3 yards. That's their play with less than a minute and a half to go. Although they're giving him the slide out of bounds, which is nice of the refs to give him that slide out of bounds. The officials have been very good, in my opinion, in this game. Very good in this game. Not saying they can't have a bad call here towards the end. That kind of screws it up for everybody. But they've been very good in this game so far. Minute 19 to go. Eagles up 28-22. The Rams have the ball 2nd and 7. There's a flag down now. Looks like a false start on the guard for the Rams. And Robinson, Illinois. Glad that you joined us. So I haven't gotten through the Ravens inactives. All right, run back Rasheen Ali, safety Boyd Brad, wide receiver Dave Flowers. I know we talked about him. Linebacker Adisa Isaac, center Nick Samaka, although he is the backup center, so it's not like they're missing their starting center at this point. Although, if for some reason, which we don't want to see, we never want to see, if the starting center goes down, that becomes a little bit of a question mark of, now you got two guys out who can only snap the ball to Lamar Jackson. How many reps has that third guy gotten with the first team? Again, hopefully we don't need to worry about that. Defense tackle Josh DePoy and safety Marcus Williams. Those are the guys out today. Craig White back in Buffalo as he is a corner for the Baltimore Ravens. Quick out to Nakua, gets inside the 15. Going to be 3rd and about 3. 3rd and about 3 for the Rams for a chance to represent the NFC. We won the 2 teams in the NFC Championship game. Washington Commanders with a victory yesterday with an upset over the Detroit Lions yesterday. Let me know in the comment section if you're either the Rams or the Eagles. As Stafford does take a sack, a bad time to take a sack with no timeouts. Only a minute to go now. And now it's 4th down. This is for the game. So you can't spike it. Can't spike it. Bad time to take a sack. Bad time to take a sack. All right, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the top, to the bottom. 8-9 goes in motion to the bottom. So now you have trips to the bottom of the screen. Williams in as an extra blocker. Past the first down marker, throws out of bounds, misses Nakua, and that's going to be the game. No timeouts, 1 kneel down. And this game is over. And the Eagles will go on to the NFC. Closer than they wanted it to be after Saquon had that huge return or huge score. But hey, they get the job done. It will be Eagles, Washington, round 3. Since they are divisional teams, they played each other twice in the regular season. And now they're going to play each other again in the NFC Championship game. Eagles won the first matchup. The Commanders won in dramatic fashion the second matchup. Kevin Williams was asking for a flag. They're saying that Nakua got held. I don't know if that was catchable or not. But they are not happy that the holding call didn't get called. They are happy that the holding call didn't get called. And it looks like the Eagles are going on. All right. So we talked about the inactives for the Baltimore Ravens as the Eagles officially win this matchup. Now let's talk about our Buffalo Bills. Again, as you come in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I do want to give a quick shout out. Look at the bottom of the screen. Sponsored by Mr. Rogers Homes. Link in the description below. We want to thank Mr. Rogers Homes for all his love of this channel, of hashtag sports, and his sponsorship throughout the year. Mr. Rogers Homes, again, link in the description below. Also, check out his YouTube video or YouTube channel as well. Always giving great advice about how to protect your home, work on real estate in both in Arizona and other places where if you want to work on that as well. Is it snowing in Buffalo? Last I heard, it currently was not, but there is a chance of snow during the game. So we'll see if that takes effect during this game. We'll have to wait and see. But we do want to talk about the Buffalo Bills. We want to talk about the Buffalo Bills inactives. We want to talk about the Buffalo Bills roster. We do have Mike White inactive. He is the third quarterback option. We have Kir Elam, Brandon Codrington inactive for a second straight game. So we'll have Khalil Shakir returning punts once again. I know that Khalil Shakir was practicing punts in the snow on Thursday. So we will hope that he can be the sure-handed guy that we all know on the field of play and not make any mistakes that could be costly. We saw a couple muff punts here in this game. None of them ended up being costly. There were two fumbles by the Rams, one by Williams, one by Stafford that proved to be costly, but none of the kickoffs. Doesn't mean it can't happen in this game. Cedric Von Pron Granger, he is inactive. The rookie's inactive, and they're going to go with Will Clapp in this game, and we'll talk about that in a second. Ryan Van DeMark is inactive as well. Jalen Virgil and Dwayne Carter inactive in this one for the Buffalo Bills. Philadelphia beats the Rams 28-22. They do. So it's going to be Philadelphia versus Washington in the NFC Championship game. Now for this game, for the right to play the Kansas City Chiefs, who won their game yesterday against the Houston Texans. I thought the Texans played a pretty decent game. Some mistakes and bad play calling towards the end really cost them. But I thought for at least the first half, they definitely outplayed them. Just have to be able to get the ball into the end zone at the right times, and that was a problem for CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. They gave up sacks at critical times that left points off the board for the Houston Texans, and you can't do that against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs. And I don't think either of the teams playing the next game, the Bills or the Ravens, would do that next week. I don't know who is going to win this game, but I think no matter who wins the game between the Buffalo Bills or the Baltimore Ravens today, I think that neither of these teams will leave points out there against the Houston Texans. I think that they'll score their points against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they'll score their points when needed. And not sure who I have winning that game yet because we have to get past this game first. But it's going to be very interesting to watch these three teams figure things out in the AFC to play against either the Philadelphia Eagles or the Washington Commanders in the Super Bowl. So we'll see how that turns out. But again, talking about the Buffalo Bills roster right now. Who's playing today? Who's playing for the Buffalo Bills? And again, I am using Buffalo Bills PR on X. If you're not following Buffalo Bills PR on X, be sure to do that. It's a great follow, even through the offseason as they go through player evaluations and they talk about the draft picks the Bills are going to have in May. There's a lot of things that happen during offseason, guys. And I know a lot of you fans just, you can't wait for the regular season. That's fine. That's good. That's wonderful if that's who you are. But the new league year starts shortly after the Super Bowl. I think it's like 2 or 3. Actually, no, it's like March 13th or something like that, March 11th, normally around there, the new league year starts. So those are things to keep an eye on, where salary cap stuff is, things like that. Buffalo Bills PR has you covered. So at quarterback is number 17, Josh Allen. He's going to be backed up by Mitchell Trubisky. Offensive line, the Buffalo Bills carrying 8 offensive linemen today: Osiris Torrance, Connor McGovern, Tylen Grable. Again, he is in for Van DeMark. Alec Anderson, Deion Dawkins, David Edwards, Will Clapp, and Spencer Brown. Normal 4 running backs. Glad to see Ray Davis able to clear concussion protocol yesterday to make it to this game, to be active for this game. James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, and Reggie Gilliam have seen more and more out of Reggie Gilliam the past few weeks. So I expect to see his load a little bit more as this game goes on as well. Won't be surprised to see some heavy formations in this one. Tight ends, you got Quentin Morris, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. Wide receivers, you got the 5 wide receivers you want out there. You got Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, Matt Collins, and Amari Cooper. Again, Shakir pulling double duty, as he's not only going to be one of the top receivers for Josh Allen in today's game, he is also going to be returning punts when the time calls for it. At edge, you got Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Javon Solomon, AJ Epineza, and Dwayne Smoot. Defensive tackle, Quentin Jefferson, Taquan Jones, Jordan Phillips, Austin Johnson. And there's one more guy that I want to make sure I spotlight right now. How you doing? Today, Bills are going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win. I want to spotlight Ed Oliver. Because if you've been a fan of this channel or my previous channel for any amount of time, you know that I have been hard on Ed Oliver. Very hard on Ed Oliver. I personally did not want to pay Ed Oliver. I did not want to sign him after his rookie contract was up. I thought he was asking for too much money. Maybe some would argue well-deserved money. I just feel like over the past few seasons, the past 2 in particular, when it's come to these divisional matchups, when it came to the matchup against Kansas City last year, 0 pressures, 0 pressures, 0 tackles for loss. That cannot happen in today's game. You know, you see things on X, you see things on social media about how some of the guys on NFL Network, they had the Raiders guy, I forget his name off the top of my head, you guys remind me. They had him come in and talk about Ed Oliver's going to have a big game today. Well, I hope so. I hope Ed Oliver proves me wrong today, because he could also prove me right. If he doesn't have a big game, if he doesn't make an impact in this game, then I think there are issues with keeping him on this team, and we should find a trade partner. I know we're paying him a lot of money. I'm not sure what the dead cap looks like, because I don't have that in front of me right now. Someone will talk in the comment section and be like, no, we don't owe him too much money. Just like Stephon Diggs, yada, yada. I understand all of that. And he wants to be here, and he's good. He is good. I'm not saying Ed Oliver is not good, but we didn't pay him to be good. We paid him to be great. And he's just not showing that greatness when greatness is needed the most, which is in games like this, which will be games like next week. We have Superman on offense wearing 17. He needs a Superman on defense to stop this Ravens team, to stop the king in his tracks. That's what we need in this game today. I'm hoping that we get it from Ed Oliver. Again, I'm not sure if we're going to see it or not, but that is what I am hoping for. Give me 1 second here, guys, as I fix this real quick. I have 2 screens going at the same time, just in case one blows out. Like last week, the Wi-Fi didn't go down last week, but for some reason this just froze. If that happens again, then luckily I have my my backup here, and maybe it just did do that. Letting go. I don't know. Did it just do that? How's my Wi-Fi set up right now? You guys let me know if it just did that. Need Ed and Vaughn tonight. Yes, we do. We do need Ed and Vaughn tonight to make big plays and big moments. Big bowl of chili and Bills game. What more can you ask for? And acid? Like, I don't know, Tums. Like, that's pretty much it. Let's go. Germany is wide awake at 12:30. Always glad to see you in here. Always glad to see you. And how we feeling, Mafia? Yeah, Mafia, how we feeling? Again, as you come in here, hit that thumbs up button. I want to hang out with all y'all. I want to hang out with everyone in Bills Mafia. Listen, you know that Ryan's at the game, right? Ryan is at the game right now, probably having a blast. We can't be there, but we can hang out together. We can hang out together and have a good time and hopefully talk about a Buffalo Bills victory and how the Buffalo Bills are going to do next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's hope we could talk about that. You think if we get off to a 31-0 lead to start the game, we're going to be fine? It really depends. Like, if we got to a 31-0 lead in the first quarter, like, there's time, right? But if it's 31-0 at halftime, maybe 31-0 coming out of the break, we score first possession, something like that, then yeah, I think we'll be all right. The good news about being up 31-0 is this isn't Houston Oilers playing the Buffalo Bills. You know, this is the Buffalo Bills team who will be on top. And, I don't think this Ravens team, especially without Zay Flowers, can score 31 points in today's matchup. But we'll wait and see. Who knows? Lamar Jackson, King Henry, they still make some plays, man. He's not called the king for a reason. Wow. Not nervous about our offense, but definitely about our defense. We win 47-44. Do I have to suit up on defense? Maybe. We haven't talked about the linebackers yet, which is a big difference between this game and the last game. Big difference between this game and the last game, sitting at the linebacker position, because you have two guys who weren't there last time. You have Terrell Bernard, who's going to be in the middle of the field. You have Matt Milano, who's going to be watching the edge. And listen, there was a play in last week's game that has me very optimistic that Matt Milano's on the right track to coming back to full Matt Milano speed, Matt Milano ability. And that was that play where Bo Nix tries to run outside. Matt Milano's spying on him. And listen, I know Lamar Jackson's faster than Bo Nix. I get that. But Matt Milano running down Bo Nix for either a yard loss or negative yards on, or no gain on the play. Yeah, 14-0. See, now it's more manageable, right? Spin, like, how do you, like, if you went up 31-0 but 14-0 like Darren wants, like, do you still feel good? I don't know. But yeah, that play made me very excited to see what Matt Milano could do in this game, because we're going to need a full dose of Matt Milano and, like, the best of Matt Milano that we can get. And like I said, Terrell Bernard, we got Dorian Williams, Joe Andreessen, Mr. Buffalo, and Edifon Ulofoshio. And again, if we see him, hopefully that's because we have firm control of this game and not due to injuries. If we see him on the field, hopefully that's indication of how well Buffalo is doing in the game and not someone getting hurt. Now, he will play on special teams, and he has been a contributor on special teams, so look forward to seeing that role again today. Defensive backs, you got Damar Hamlin, Teron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Cole Bishop, Rasul Douglas, Cam Lewis, Jamarcus Ingram, and Christian Benford. Specialists, you have Tyler Bass. It's going to be a big day for the kickers. Big day. We just saw what happened in Philadelphia. 2 missed extra points. Big. They could have haunted Philadelphia for a long time if the Rams are able to score a touchdown, right? Could have haunted Philadelphia for a long time if the Rams are able to put it in. Sam Martin at punter. Again, I want a big game out of him. We saw the Rams punter in the Rams-Eagles game have a big day. Would love to see that from Sam Martin. There are going to be some punts in this game, I believe, with the weather conditions the way they are. I want to see a big day from Sam Martin. And Reed Ferguson, long snapper. Very important to see, make sure those snaps get to where they need to be. Also, I know this might not sound like a big ordeal. The Eagles holder did a great job today. We need every man doing their best on defense. We absolutely do. And listen, even when we're doing our best on defense, there are plays where the defense is going to get beat just because this offense is special in Baltimore. It is special. Now, are we going to get MVP Josh Allen, or are we going to get MVP Lamar Jackson, or are we going to get playoff Lamar Jackson? And, if you know anything about Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, it's not great. 7 games in the playoffs, 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's not – and those 2 touchdowns last week against a downed Steelers team. The teams that he has beaten in the playoffs were all teams that they were favored to beat, some of them by double digits. And he's lost games when they were the 1 seed, losing Tennessee, I mean, they've lost games too that they were going to run. No freaking big runs allowed today. What is your definition of a big run? Because I think for different teams, it's different, right? We're talking about King Henry here, right? So to me, a big run is 25 plus. If you have a 20-yard run to Derrick Henry, not too many of them, obviously, but if you have a 20-yard run to Derrick Henry, I'm okay. That stinks, but he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Now, I will say, if you're just joining, I did say earlier in the broadcast, I said it during Razor Sharp Picks. There have been 2 games where Derrick Henry has played in under 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and he has averaged 63.5 yards in those 2 games. One in 2016, one in 2020. Here we are, the start of 2025, and he's having another game below 20 degrees. How is he going to do? B Lightning says 50 plus. Anything over 50 yards cannot be allowed. Seems every time Henry gets a big run, we have lost those games. Well, let's stop him. Let's stop him. It's easy for Henry. It's easy to lose games when you give up big runs. It's easy to lose games when you give up big runs. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, giving you a look at the Buffalo Bills game day roster. We went over a little bit. Again, I'm calling Ed Oliver out. If you've been a fan of this channel, you know I'm hard on Ed Oliver. He gets paid way too much to do very little in these big games. I'm calling him out in this game. Von Miller took a pay cut. Von Miller knew he was so bad last year. He took a pay cut and said, listen, let me incentivize that. He had a big game, has been getting more and more pressure on these quarterbacks as the season has gone on. To be honest with you, though, if Von gets 0 pressures on Lamar but keeps him in the pocket, I'm very happy. Because you know what Von Miller's special move, the move he loves to do, he likes taking a long way around, right? He likes doing that long edge. If he does that, Lamar's going to step up and have a hole. So maintain your edge for Von Miller. I think that's very important in today's game. When you have a Matthew Stafford, when you have a Patrick Mahomes, when you have a guy who isn't known for his elusiveness so much, and I know Patrick Mahomes can be elusive, but not to the extent Lamar Jackson. Snow confetti today. Every touchdown, let's go Buffalo. As long as we're not throwing them at the players, I don't care. I don't care. There's snow on the field as they get ready to play in Baltimore. Roquan Smith is trying to rally his troops, get them pumped up for this game in Orchard Park. So we'll see if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes. Again, thank you for joining me on this edition of #Sports. Want to again thank Mr. Rogers Homes for the sponsorship. Down in the description is a link. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, make sure you hit the thumb to share this video, because again, I wanna make sure that we share this moment together. I want to share this moment together with all of you, and I want to share the moment next week. I want to share all this with you. Nope, man, let's go. Hey, congratulations to you, Eagles, sir. It got scarier than anyone wanted it to. It got scarier than any Eagles fan wanted it to. When Saquon scores that 70-plus yard touchdown, you're like, okay. And then they're just like, Matthew Stafford. Why not? I thought for sure. And I know we went over this yesterday, like midway through the 4th, I was like, there's no way Stafford is getting 225. And then he allows that. Saquon gets that big touchdown. I'm like, yeah, he does. Go Saquon, get that big touchdown. Because at that moment, I thought they're going to play back a little, and I was very happy with how it turned out. Matt and Nate are picking Baltimore. Coach Cowher's picking the Bills. No one has this being more than a 3-point game. No one has this being more than a 3-point game, according to the guys at CBS. Again, Nate and Matt Ryan and Nate Burleson picking the Ravens. Coach Cowher picking our Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, if you're just joining me, the Eagles beat the Commanders. I'm sure the Eagles, we're hoping we say that next week. If you're an Eagles fan, the Eagles beat the Rams, play the Commanders next week in the NFC Championship game. The NFC Championship game is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles at home playing the Washington Commanders for the 3rd time this season. They both won 1. We'll see who wins the second one. If the Buffalo Bills win, they will be playing next week at the same time, 6:30 start time. The NFC game is going to be the 3 o'clock game. Next Sunday, the 6:30 game will be the AFC Championship game, which right now is going to be, we know it's going to be in Kansas City. Who's going to be the team that represents the other half of the AFC? Chris Rand says, howdy, Joe. Let's go. I haven't seen too many score predictions in the comment section, so give me your score prediction. I'm going to give you some of my keys to victory before I give you my score prediction here. And as I do that, I want to pull up some stats from the last game. Now, listen, both teams are two totally different teams now than they were for this game. Okay? But I want to look at some key statistics from that game that we need to turn around if we're going to win. First and foremost, you see right there, and everyone knows this one, right? This is the obvious. 271 rushing yards to our 81. I don't care how many rushing yards we have. I want to have over 100 total rushing yards in this game, but we need to make sure they don't have 271. We need to keep them under 200 rushing yards, I believe, maybe 225 if we want a realistic shot of winning this game. Realistic shot of winning this game. The next thing I want to look at, I don't know if you guys could see it because it's probably so small on your screen. Third down efficiency. The Bills were 3 for 13 in week 4. 3 for 13. The Ravens were 5 for 9. We were 3 for 13. Now, a lot of that is attributed to the fact that it was 3rd and 6 or longer. So we need to make sure that we stay on schedule, right? Do a better job on third downs and stay on schedule. And I alluded to another key to victory in this one. Whichever team leaves points on the field loses. I don't know if either of these teams are going to just settle for field goals is the thing, especially in these conditions. Just don't know. Just don't know. Again, we saw the Eagles game, 2 missed extra points. It's tough. It's not going to be easy to kick the ball. The ball's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy to catch the ball. It's not going to be able to hold on to the ball. So for James Cook, who's had fumbling issues in the past, hold on to the ball. He hasn't had any of this season, which is a good thing. Hold on to the ball. Josh Allen, hold on to the ball. We don't think King Henry's going to fumble. I don't see King Henry fumbling. We know Lamar Jackson can fumble too, though. So turnovers will play an impact in today's game, clearly. But I want us to do better on third downs, staying on schedule, making third and shorts where we can run or pass. Or, what am I saying? Better on third downs, contain Derrick Henry, of course. Of course. That includes Ed Oliver. That includes Quentin Jefferson. We need big games out of these guys. Step up. Make plays when you need to. Chilwell says, if I'm Bobby B, I'm selling out to stop Henry. I take our chances with the game in Lamar's hands. Play the wide, especially with Zay Jones out. Play that man defense. Play that man defense. As the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen leading them out of the tunnel. It'll be at 6:33. I think I saw. That's no disrespect to him. That's just lesser of two evils. Well, and listen, for me, I'll say that and say, I don't care if he feels disrespected. He hasn't proven enough in the playoffs in these big moments to say I'm worried about him beating us. Like, be disrespected and prove me wrong. You want to prove me wrong? Prove me wrong. But I agree with Chill. I agree with you. And I say, put the ball in Lamar Jackson's hands. And if he wants to prove us wrong, he hasn't proven in the playoffs they can prove us wrong. You know, Nick Wright would often say, rightfully so, that Lamar Jackson always has his worst games in the playoffs. Throughout his career, that's the way it's been. That's the way it's been. If he wants disrespected, or if he doesn't want to be disrespected, prove me wrong. And I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm okay with getting slapped in the face by Lamar, getting a 300-yard passing game, getting 2-3 passing touchdowns, and just killing us. Like, okay, fine. If this happens, Cali Bills, a lot of Bills fans owe Bass an apology. A lot of Bills fans owe Bass an apology. You know, when the season ended, I didn't do this. I wanted to. I was going to do a video about the best Bills moments. And for me, the best Bills moment this season was that 61-yarder early in the season against Miami. That first game, back and forth. Miami ties it late. Josh leads them a little bit, enough downfield to attempt a 61-yarder, and he nails it. He nails it. So if Tyler Bass hits the game winner in this matchup today, a lot of Bills fans owe that man an apology. I'm not one of them, but a lot of fans do. All right, Buffalo Bills getting ready. Josh Allen warming up. Contain Lamar, go low on Henry equals the win. Not too again. We don't want to see injuries, right? And I'm Martin. I don't think that's what you're saying, right? Just make sure you wrap the hell up. Wrap the hell up and make sure you can't keep going. Yards after contact. Yards after contact have to be limited in this one. Again, guys, before the game starts, we're getting ready for kickoff here. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Before the game starts, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Share this video and let me know what you think. A lot of score predictions coming in right now. Rufus says 27-17 Bills. That's the under. But the 10-point win by Buffalo, I'll take it. I will happily take a 10-point win and move on to the AFC Championship Game. Because remember, I mean, even though it seems like the Bills have won a lot with Josh Allen here, and they have only one AFC Championship game. And we haven't been there in 3 years. Only one AFC Championship game, and we lost it, and we haven't been back in 3 years. And that like for luck. Let's go! Oh, man. So, yesterday, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans, some would say with assistance from the officials. Well, no, we would all say assistance from the officials, I think, if we're smart. I don't play along with the NFL's fixed theory. I think these are humans making bad mistakes. And the statistics as far as penalties and who gets the most penalties and penalty yards and crucial times and things like all these statistics have been debunked that the Chiefs have the most. They don't. They just don't. The issue is we see the Chiefs all the time. Since 2000, the Chiefs in primetime games, just how many they have comparatively to other teams, is a big gap. A big gap. Just because of how good they've been, how consistent they've been, and how long they've been that way. So I think with that, social media becomes a thing. I retweeted a few things from Barstool Sports yesterday, just saying, "Oh, this is why people think this whole thing's rigged." It's not. It's just human beings making bad mistakes. And I could see, and the reason why I could see the second unnecessary roughness penalty being called, not the roughing the passer because he was out of the pocket, when the Houston Texans helmets hit and they didn't actually hit Patrick Mahomes, I feel sympathy because I actually did that in a high school game this past year. I heard the helmet contact, the quarterback or the person who had the ball was in the middle of this sandwich. I threw the 15-yard flag. I didn't realize until after the game when I rewatched the game that they collided with each other, and it wasn't the quarterback hit. Now, I think personally that everything should be reviewable. Now that they have that instant review stuff they can do upstairs, I think that everything should be reviewable. Everything. And you should be able to take the ball back to where the original line of scrimmage. You should be able to, start looking at steering and penalties that make huge impacts on the game. And I don't want to sit here and say I don't think they made bad calls yesterday. I do. I really do. But they made bad calls in that Lions game too. I thought the Eagles game was well officiated. I hope for the same thing in this game. I do not want to see this game be destroyed because of bad fishing. But even if it's destroyed because of bad officiating, I will still say these are human beings making mistakes and not the NFL wants to see KC versus Blah. Whoever that is. Because even if the Bills come out on top with these, because Josh Allen does a lot of the things that Patrick Mahomes does. The flopping, the delaying if he slides or not to even get that 15 yards because he knows he can handle the hit. He does a lot of kind of stuff too. So we'll see. We will see what happens in today's game. We will see what happens. Let me know score predictions. Let me know where you're watching from. Really appreciate all you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I'm gonna give you my score prediction right now. Obviously, listen, this is a Bills channel. It's gonna take a lot in a playoff game for me to say the Bills are not going to win. Like it's gonna take a lot for me to say the Buffalo Bills are. And right now, the Buffalo Bills are healthier than the Ravens. Buffalo Bills are at home where they're 9-0 this season. Buffalo Bills are underdogs, so hopefully that puts a little chip on their shoulder. Last thing I want to do is give Josh Allen a reason to have another chip on his shoulder, but he does. I like the Buffalo Bills winning this game, and I think it's comfortable by the end. I think this game's going to be close. I really do. But I think by the end of it, the Bills, kind of like I think someone said 27-17. Like, yeah, I could definitely see this be like a 20-17 game midway through the fourth. Buffalo won the toss. Let's go. Chubble says 30-28 Bills. I think the Bills win this game. And again, late, they get a score late that kind of seals it. And it's going to be 31-20 Buffalo. 31-20 Buffalo is going to be my score prediction. I'm going to write that down real quick just so I remember it. So when it happens, it'll be the second one I got absolutely right this season. And that will be Buffalo going to KC. I think we'll see a little bit of that, JA. I think we'll see a little bit of that. I think that there's going to be a lot of things that happen in this game. Like I think there's going to be a lot of different looks that the Bills give Lamar Jackson. On the field tonight. Let's go. Let's go. I do remember last week. I hide that. I don't do that anymore. So my score prediction is 31-20. I remember last week there was a commenter in the comment section that says after the win against Baltimore, Baltimore's going to kick off to the Ravens to start this thing off. After the win against Denver last week, that the season was par. So if you're a golfer, that means even. If you're not a golfer, that means even. No matter what happens from here on out, he felt like this was at least a par season for Buffalo. Let me know what you think in the comment sections about that comment. Remember where we were at the beginning of the season? Ravens get the ball, and they're going to be able to return this to 25 to about the 27-yard line, and that's where he's taken down. Looks like Dorian Williams in on the tackle. That's where the Ravens will start things off. Lamar Jackson put out onto the field. Perfect decision making so far. Perfect. But I think, beginning of the season, windows closed. Everyone's saying it. To be where we are now, I think par is fair. We want more than par, of course. All right, here we go. First down for Lamar Jackson. I formation to start things off. Andrews goes in motion. Back to the end of the line. Henry gets the first carry. A little less than in that first game. Maybe a yard. And the Buffalo Bills do a good job. Rousseau in on the tackle. Ed Oliver in on the tackle. I want to hear Ed Oliver's theme all night tonight. By the end of this game, I want to say I was wrong about Ed Oliver. That's the man that I'll owe an apology to. Some of y'all will apologize to Tyler Bass if he makes a game-winning kick. If Ed Oliver has a good game, I owe him an apology. Show up, big man. Show up. I'm happy to apologize for wins. They're going to get to again. Not going to happen. Ebenezer this time. Only a gain of 1. 3rd and 8. Put the ball in Lamar Jackson's hands. What can he do? It was funny. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but earlier in the week, I heard Lamar Jackson said that after he wins the Super Bowl with number 7, he wants to change his number so he can win a Super Bowl with 2 different numbers. Be the first quarterback to do that. You know what my first thought was? Wasn't Tron Johnson 20-something the first time we played him? Now he's 7. I want to see Tron Johnson get 2 pick sixes against Lamar Jackson in the playoffs with 2 different numbers. Lamar back to throw. Oliver coming. He's able to take off. He's going to get a first down. Johnson's going to be able to tackle him, but not before Jackson picks up 9 yards and the first down. We have a 3rd and 8. Predictable. Sigh. I'm so sorry. 13 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. First drive of the game for the Ravens. Ravens got the ball first. They're going from left to right on your screen. It's going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, they're elusive, man. They're elusive. First team in NFL history to have 2 1,000-yard rushers, or to have a 1,000-yard rusher and a 2,000-yard rusher. Takes the handoff. Lamar looking to throw. Von Miller gets some pressure, and it's incomplete. He had Henry open. Henry drops it. Bills get lucky there. Bills get lucky there. Von did get some pressure on Lamar. Lamar underthrows Derrick Henry a little bit, but Henry's going to tell you he needs to make that catch. He needs to make that catch. The snow is coming down. Actually, it's kind of coming sideways in Buffalo. Second and 10, 12:47 to go. Shotgun. Lamar fakes the handoff, throwing it deep downfield. That's an open dive. That's likely on the catch. Well into Buffalo Bills territory. And it's going to be first and 10, Baltimore. 3 and out on the series, guys. Benford's supposed to be on the coverage. Lamar with the rollout freezes Hamlin, and just over the top of him. Over the top of him. That's what's scary about Lamar Jackson. Can create with his feet and in the air. You don't know what to do. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Richard goes in motion to the top. They hand the ball off to Henry. Henry, maybe another 2 yards. Good job. Good gang tackling there. Good gang tackling there. And that's Austin Johnson on the bottom of that pile, holding on to the big Derrick Henry. Holding on to the big boy. So far, listen, what we asked for, right? Don't let Henry beat you. Make Lamar beat you. And on this drive, it's one drive. Denver scored against us too. It's one drive. Lamar's doing a good job. Now, can they end in points? Can they seal the deal on this first drive? Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Number 15, Aguilar goes in motion. Snap. Lamar has all day to throw so far. Throwing underneath. Caught. I think that's likely again. Gets about 5 or 6 yards. It's going to be third and about 3. It's going to be third and about 3 for the Ravens. This is a third down the Bills can stop, so it's all right. It's a third down the Bills can stop. So let's see if they stop it here. Again, talk about third down efficiency in that week 4 matchup. Ravens 5 of 9. Already 1 for 1 in this game. Lamar looking to throw. Throws it into the end zone. He had all day. That's a touchdown. Bateman with the catch, wide open. Again, didn't Denver do the same thing? Didn't Denver just on the first drive get a quick play, boom, quick score? 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Bateman gets his 11th touchdown of the season, regular and postseason, and it's 6-0. Baltimore. And I realized I forgot to put this up, so I do apologize. You guys can tell me. You guys can tell me. That was all Lamar that drive. Derrick Henry did very little. 3 rushes for maybe 4 yards. Extra points up by Tucker. Extra point is good. And the Baltimore Ravens do what they had to do on that first drive. Benford again was supposed to be on the coverage there. But listen, Lamar had all day. All day. We need to get more pressure on Lamar than we did on that series. And then it won't give Bateman and Aguilar and likely a chance to get open like that. But we didn't think we were shutting him out, did we? Did we? Let's see how our offense responds, and don't freak out if they don't respond with a touchdown. Same thing happened last week. You can freak out if it's a turnover, but hope we adjust. Why would you hope that? We know we're going to adjust. We always have. Now, we hope that the adjustments work. That's why I want our offense to go up. No. We have a chance to double dip. They don't. We have a chance to double dip, and they don't. And if they get off to a lead, remember that last game? Remember that last game against Baltimore? And I was live here, and they got up, what was it, 21-10, 28-10? I think at halftime it was 21-10. Bills got ball to start the third quarter. They scored, made it 21. It was 21-3 at half. I'm sorry. 21-3 at half. Bills got ball to start, made it 21-10. And before that bad play call where Josh Allen got that fumble on that reverse or whatever it was supposed to be, the Bills had stopped the Baltimore Ravens to a 3 and out. and then they got the ball back, and they were at midfield when that turnover happened. Darren says 21-10. You mean Baltimore or was it 21-10 Buffalo? And that's saying we can't do it. Listen, Denver scored 7 on their first drive. They ended with 7. That's saying we can't do it. But if you're saying 21-10 Buffalo over Baltimore, Bills defense needs to step up a little bit. Yeah, every situation does not matter. Does not matter. I don't even know if in extreme conditions. Like I don't know. I know like for Denver, it was the right call to receive last week. Like Denver chose to receive last week, and I think it was the right call for them. But Josh Allen led team. Go ahead, you take the ball. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Lamar comes in and says, "Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo." Again, the snow coming in sideways. Just going. And Buffalo's ready. Buffalo's ready. Let's see what this offense can do now. See how this offense responds. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button to kick the ball off. Kickoff is on the way, and this one's going into the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Going to be a touchback. And that's where the Bills will take over at their own 30-yard line. Let's see how Josh Allen responds. See how Josh Allen responds. I would love a Chris Samuel over 4 or more receptions. If you watch your short picks, you know that I'm cheering for Curtis Samuel 4+ receptions. Hey Tim, glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 7-0. 10:40 to go. Bills' first drive. Starts Josh Allen in shotgun. Shakir and Hollins at the bottom of the screen. Coleman to the top. Cook to the left of Allen. Shakir goes in motion. Allen looking. He has all day. He's going deep. Has Hollins. Overthrows him just a little bit. It's incomplete. I thought the officiating in the Eagles game was really good. I talked in the pregame about the games yesterday. You know, a lot of people saying that the NFL's rigged. They want KC to move on. I think it's just humans making human mistakes. And I talked about that second. You know this, Tim. You saw the game too, where I threw a flag for rough hit on the quarterback, helmet on the quarterback in a game in high school. And then we watched the video back, and no, the 2 defenders hit, and the quarterback was just in the middle of that. Shotgun on 2nd and 10. Again, Bills moving from right to left. They have trips about on the screen this time. It is a handoff to Cook. Cook gets maybe 2 yards on the play. Number 92 of Baltimore on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Shotgun 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Looks like Ty Johnson's in there to the left of Allen, but about 4 yards away from him. Josh going to throw deep again. Has a guy again. This one's caught. He doesn't miss Shakir inside the 35, and the Bills moving now in Baltimore territory at the 34. Let's go. But Sam, you tell me, how have you liked the officiating so far? I think the mistakes in the KC game had a huge impact on the game. I think the mistakes in the Baltimore game had a decent impact on the game. I don't think there was much. Ty Johnson with the run, about 8 yards. Gonna be 2nd and 2. Yeah. Well, and now that the NFL has this quick challenge thing, they should do it for everything. Everything should be reviewable with that quick challenge thing, and then the refs or the coaches should still get 2 red flags. That's what I think. And under center on the 2nd and 2, and off James Cook. Cook gets maybe a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 25. Yeah, and you in college, if you eject a player, you can review it, and if you realize, like you did, like in the game yesterday, well, I think you're talking about the Jared Goff one, right, where he could have got ejected in a penalty in that game after the interception. But You can review it, and if you realize it wasn't helmet to helmet, you could just pick up the flag. Like that to me is huge. I also think that they should inherit the college passing interference rule. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 1. Josh Allen keeps it. He is stopped. Number 95 with a big play for Baltimore. 4th and 2. Hit a 1 in the comment section if you think we should go for it. 2 if you think we should kick the field goal. 1 to go for it. 2 to kick the field goal. The wind is against us right now, so that might play a factor as well on 4th and 2. A good job by number 95. Makes a play against Josh Allen. Makes a play. It was Tavius Robinson. Shotgun right now. 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. This will be a long field goal in these conditions. On 4th and 2, Josh Allen ended up losing a yard. He's going to take off again. This time he gets it to the 20, down at the 19. Okay. Give me Josh Allen 2 attempts to get 1 yard. I like it. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Douglas creates a good block there to create that little seam for Josh, and he can find it. 1st and 10 from the 19. 1st and 10 from the 19. Cook in the backfield. He gets the carry. He bounces back. Tries to get away. Does to the 15. Hold on to that ball tightly. Hold on to that ball, PD. Down at the 11. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, thank you for joining me on this edition of #sports. Whether you're watching on X, Facebook, or here on YouTube, I appreciate you. Gets his hair pulled again. 2nd week in a row. 8 plays on this drive, 6 rushes, 2 passes. This is the 9th play. Shakir in motion, now back to the top of the screen. They run it with Cook again. He gets up the middle, gets to the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. 2 powerhouse offenses kicking this thing off. Hopefully Buffalo could end up getting 7 here to tie this one up. 1st and goal. Allen shotgun. Cook to the right of Allen. Shakir, Hollins, and Samuel at the bottom of the screen in that order. Cook gets to the 1. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Let's see what they do on 2nd and goal here. Just tush push, you think? Tush push? Well, Cook's coming out, so I think so. I think that's what it's going to be. Allen under center. Looks like you have Davis behind him. Hollins and Shakir to the top of the screen, but they're in bunch formation. Now Hollins goes in motion with Samuel at the bottom. They run it with Davis. Davis into the end zone. Davis cleans it up for the 1. And the Bills have tied, well, an extra point away from tying this game up. We did see 2 missed extra points in that Eagles game, so let's make sure Bass makes it. Let's make sure everything goes right. Here we go. The slugfest just started, baby. The slugfest just started. Bass makes it 7-7. We ran the ball down their throats. Down y'all's throats on that drive. James Cook 5 rushes for 21 yards. Allen with a few good runs. That big 4th down 2 run. Mod's doing a job. Again, we don't need that. We don't need that publicity. We don't need that. One thing the United States doesn't do is censor you on social media. I did get a notification that TikTok's back. It lasted all of like 16 hours. So there you go. There's that. Oh man. Gotta love the government, right? Woohoo. I shouldn't say anything like that. But the Bills tie the game up. We have to recognize that is our strength. Hey, good job on that first drive. Running the ball. Did a good job. Good job. Let me know who you have winning in the final tomorrow. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Let me know in the comment section. Who you got? Who you got? The Bills on that drive at 36 rushing yards, 1 for 2 on third down, but 1 for 1 on fourth down. So effectively 2 for 2 at keeping the drive alive. Same thing with Baltimore on their side. They were 2 for 2 on third downs. 10 runs, 2 passes. That is accurate. That is accurate. Yeah, Allen 1 for 2 for 34 yards. That big play to Shakir. That was pretty much that was on a catch. 5 rushes for James Cook, 1 for Johnson, 2 for Allen, and then 1 for Davis, putting it into the end zone to tie this game up. Good start by the Bills. Good start by the offense of the Ravens. Good start by both these offenses. What we wanted to see. What we wanted, what the NFL wanted to see. I didn't want the Ravens to start off with a hot start. That's what I wanted. They need to step up. Well, I think that's to step up and make Lamar Jackson have to make some tough decisions. Make Lamar Jackson have to make some tough decisions. But it's MVP number 1 versus MVP number 2 in voting. I don't care who you have in front of who, but that's what it is right now. That's what it is right now. Now the Ravens get ready to get the ball. Come back from commercial break. Last kick didn't make it into the end zone because again the wind is against us right now. And this one doesn't make the end zone either. At the 1, return to the 20. Ooh, big hit. Big hit. That's Gilliam. Gilliam getting a big hit for the 30-yard line. That's where Baltimore will set up once again about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, 4:38 to go in the first quarter. Aaron says he thinks the Ravens are overrated on defense. We'll see. We can keep it close. The crowd make a huge difference. I think so. I think so. That's why we like bets in Buffalo. That's why the Bills are 9-0 this year at home. Baltimore knows they got their stuff counting for them. Henry gets the ball, tackled in the backfield. Who's in the backfield? Ed Oliver. Let's go, Ed. Hamlin in on the tackle as well. I might be wrong sometimes. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd and long. 2nd and long. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. 2nd and 11. Snow coming down. Make a play. Shotgun formation. Trips bunch to the top of the screen. Lamar back pass. Throwing it deep. No, Rapp's there with the interception. He overthrows Bateman. And a big play for Buffalo. First big play of the night. First game-changing play. And the Buffalo Bills take over. 3:52 to go in the first quarter. The Bills make a big defensive play. Those adjustments, baby. You want to see adjustments? You want to see them make an impact immediately? There you go. Bobby Babich getting the job done. Overthrowing Bateman. Poor effort by Lamar. Yeah. You know what? If you don't got it, you don't got it. If you don't got it, you don't got it. If you can't put on that cape, we got a Superman. We got a Superman. You might have a Robin, and that's nice. You might have a Robin, and that's nice. But when he goes against Superman, no, not happening. Not happening. Bills take over. Make sure, like I said, if you like that interception, you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, do that. If you want to share this video with your Bills family, let them know we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Let's go. Big play. Big play. Bills take over. And it's going to be at their own, at their own 43-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Someone already did. Thanks. Someone already did, Jay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It happens, man, right? It happens. Like, you get excited. I might say a to that if YouTube had us close to being luckily for hashtag sports and for hashtag nation, we're good. We're good. We run PG type shows here. So YouTube isn't exactly, we're not on their radar. Okay. So we're all right. We're all right. And if I don't swear tonight, but the Bills win, I might swear next week. If I don't swear next week, I might swear on February 9th. I don't know. Don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right. Now we need points. Points. Let's go. Let's go. Josh Allen taking over again. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line after the wrap interception. He starts under center. Nope, goes back to shotgun. Hamlin to his right. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Now Hollins goes motion back to the top. 1 to the bottom. And looking to throws underneath. This is caught by Kincaid. His first catch of the day. Gets into Baltimore territory and a 1st down. 11 yards on the play. 11 yards on the play. 1st down here, I would run the ball to the right. 1st down here, I would run the ball to the right. Let me know what you would do on 1st down, as you guys probably are seeing it right now. 1st and 10, 3:15 to go in the 1st quarter. Bills ball after a wrap interception. We have a diamond formation, pistol. Hamlin does get the ball. Loss of 2 on the play. Allen's upset about something. Maybe he's upset about the fact that there's no offsides. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. I didn't see it. Didn't see it. But that's a big play by Robinson again. That's the 2nd tackle for loss in this game. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, 2:48 to go. Lamar's hoping his defense can bail him out. Shotgun. Looks like it's Davis to the left of Allen. 2 receivers to the top. Now Shakir goes motion to the bottom. So Samuel and Shakir at the bottom. Samuel catch inside the 40 to about the 39. That's where he's tackled. That's Samuel's first catch of the day. 4 down territory. There is a flag. What was the flag for? I didn't even see. What was the flag for? I don't even know what the flag was for. But they're going backwards. So I don't know. They're calling holding on Dawkins. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the hold's for, but okay. I didn't see a hold there, but okay. 2nd and 22 now. Going backwards. I feel like every time Dawkins pushes someone down on the ground, he gets called for hold for some reason. 2nd and 22. Shotgun 5 wide. 3 at the bottom of the screen. Now it looks like there's a full start against Baltimore. And while there's a start, Carl Schaefer's is the official for today's game. Dawkins going back to the umpire saying, what did I do? How did I hold him? And it's very possible that he got the wrong number. I mean, we can't always rule that out. It's very possible. So it's going to be 2nd and 16 or 2nd and 17 now. 2nd and 17 as the ball keeps moving due to penalties. 1:50 to go. The clock keeps moving though. Because last full play was 1st down was a run stop. And coming up to the line, changing the play call on 2nd and 17. And 5 wide, 3 to the bottom, 2 to the top. Allen's going to get sacked. He thought he had a hole. I don't know if that was a designed run or what that was, but it's going to be 3rd and long now, close to midfield. Oh, that's a flag. How is that not a flag? He just hit Kincaid. Did he not just throw a punch at Kincaid? $92. It looks like 92 just threw a punch at Kincaid. Wow. Wow. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17. Okay. All right. Shotgun. Trips to the top. Now Samuel goes in motion. Now he stops. Allen fakes the quick throw. He's throwing it long. Incomplete. Knox couldn't find the ball. So we're going to have to punt. The Baltimore defense steps up with some aided penalty calls. It's going to be 4th and 17. 48 seconds to go. Allen was knocked down again. Unfortunately, we cannot turn that turnover into points. Let's see if Sam Martin can pin him back. See if Sam Martin can pin him back a little bit. Reed Ferguson, long snapper. Sam Martin with the punt. Tries to do end-over-end kick. Fair catch called for inside the 10 and made at the 8. And that's where Baltimore will take over. We name the 9. We're going to give Simmons the 9. That's where Baltimore will take over. Both teams have had the ball twice. 7-7, 41 seconds to go in the first quarter. Yeah, that was a rough series. That was a rough series. Holding on Dawkins, which wasn't there. But again, and if it was on Dawkins, if it truly was on Dawkins, like they called his number, then I wouldn't say it meant nothing, right? Like, yeah, you want to capitalize on a turnover, especially that close to midfield. But now we pin them back deep inside their own 10. So if this becomes a field position battle, now Bills are definitely ahead in that way. But it will definitely make Lamar start second guessing himself. So I'm not going to say that turnover meant nothing, but you want to see us capitalize, get some points. When you said PI, I thought it was pass interference. I was like, there wasn't pass interference. Dawson Knox just couldn't find the ball, but I know you're talking about personal foul, right? That punch. It looked like from here, it looked like a punch. I'm not saying it was, but looked like a straight up. And maybe it wasn't even a punch, but it was like one of these in the face. I was with my own tongue because I'm talking and doing it at the same time. I'm smart like that. One of these in the face, and that should be 15. That should be. It's not all the time. But it wasn't called. Was not called. So what can you do? What can you do? That's what I think. So I was like, what PI? But yeah, personal foul. Definitely should have been called, I think. It was well after the play. Unless they thought, I mean, they had to think that he embellished it, right? They had to think that he was flopping, which is another thing that's tough about the NFL right now, especially because they call other penalties when teams flop. So that encourages players to flop. But then on the other side of that, it causes the NFL to tell officials, yo, make sure it's there. If you think they're flopping, don't call it. I don't think that one was a flop. I think he got hit in the face and shouldn't have called. But that's all right. That's all right. Ravens have the ball. We both had the ball twice. Bills still get the ball started second half. 7-7, making Baltimore have to drive the whole field now. Temperature's currently 18 degrees, 5-mile-per-hour winds. Not nearly as frigid as I thought it'd be, but still pretty cold. Still pretty cold. I'm not. All right. Lamar in the center, I formation. Andrews goes in motion to the top of the screen. Looks like there was a false start. At least That's what Douglas wanted. Henry with the run up the middle. Biggest run for Henry of the day, about 10 yards. Wrap and Hamlin on tackle, not enough for a first down. Oh, man. Happy to see that they were there on the back end because that could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. That was the type of hole that in the first game turned into a 70, 80-yard run. That's going to get in the first quarter. Oh, no. Clock stopped. What's the clock stopped? What's the clock stopped? That's it. That's going to get in the first quarter. I'm not going to run another play. Henry to the sideline, Hill. But it's a quarter you want. It's a quarter you want. Hang on. It's going to get more and more interesting as the game goes on. It's going to get more and more interesting. Oh, they did run a play. They do run a play. I'm sorry. And for four system out of bounds after a gain of 8. I'm sorry. I didn't think they'd run a play. I didn't think they'd run a play there. Now it's in the first quarter. They're going to have a 2nd and 2. Maybe Buffalo's defense will off guard too. 9-yard run to end the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 1 from their own 20. When we come back, again, let me know in the comment section who you have winning the game tomorrow between the Ohio State Buckeyes and I got him. I'm getting them as I can. Between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Who you got tomorrow in that one? I know who I got. And then who you got in the AFC Championship game? Going to Philly for the game between the Washington Commanders and now the Philadelphia Eagles. The third time these two teams will have met. First game, the Eagles won. Second game, Washington won. Although Eagles fans will tell you a lot of that had to do with Jalen Hurts going out with a concussion early in that game. Washington comes up with some Jaden Daniel type heroics at the end. But who you got? Start of the second quarter, the Ravens with the ball, 2nd and 1. Good first quarter. I'd love to see those that second drive ending points. Got an interception on Lamar and a wrap. Unfortunately, due to some, we'll make it nice and say call that they called Dawkins' number, but again, I want to rewatch that play and see if they really meant Dawkins or if it was somebody else. How we counted the Ravens having 7 offensive linemen on the field. We make it 2nd and 3rd long. We get them off schedule. Our defense is going to gain heart attack. Hey, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. This Ravens offense is very strong, right? We know what this Ravens offense can do. Definitely a better start in this game than week 4. Definitely a better start in this one. So we go into halftime tied. We get the ball started second half. And we'll see what happens. I like this team in the second half. So we go in tied, going ahead even. Make it a 2-possession game to start the 3rd quarter. I'd like it. Unfortunately, Spin, we don't get the 31-0 start you wanted, so I apologize for that. But it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Speaking of not my fault, nothing that happened so far in this game is my fault. And I don't take credit for anything that's happened in this game so far. But you can hit that thumbs up button anyway if you have it. Ravens are one of the most penalized teams in the NFL. Watch us have more tonight. Possibly. Start of the second quarter. We come back from commercial break. We have to wait and see. 2nd and 1. They fooled me and got the 1st and 10 play off before the end of the quarter. I think maybe the Bills defense thought they were going to wait too. 2nd and 1. They have a shotgun run back to the left and right of Lamar. Looks like it's Richard to the right. And they run it for a first down. Gets the 39. That's Justice Hill on the carry. At this point, it seems that way. Hill has more elusiveness to him. And Hill's doing a much better job so far. He's doing a better job than Henry in this game. Shotgun formation for Lamar. Henry to the right of Lamar. Lamar looking to throw. Getting pressured. Able to get away. Have to get him down in the backfield if you have him. A couple of people converge on Lamar. Russell Douglas wanted them to get into Buffalo territory. I mean, I think is that Vaughn who has him by the shirt? Is that Vaughn who has him by the shirt there? I didn't see it. No, it wasn't Vaughn. Was that Rousseau? Rousseau has him by the shirt. Needs to get him down. Needs to get him down. I know he's tough, man, but you gotta hold on. Gotta get some help. 1st and 10, 13:30 to go. I formation, Henry in the backfield. Lamar slips, and it's going to count as a sack for Epineza. Don't know what happened, but I believe that's going to count as a sack as Lamar slips on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. Epineza is one of the guys' hand on him, so I assume that's going to be a sack. As Lamar trips over Lindenbaugh's foot. You should get credit for that sack. This is Jaquan Jones because he's the one that pushed the offensive lineman back into Lamar. So now it's 2nd and 14, 12:50 to go. Shotgun, Wilson pressure, almost picked again. Does get the ball to Likely, but he is tackled immediately by Rapp at the 45. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. A perfect conversion chance for the Ravens here. It's 3rd and long. Almost picked off by Bernard, man. Johnson comes down the delayed blitz. Third and 9. Likely already with 3 catches for 49 yards. Shotgun. 43 goes in motion. Lamar looking to throw, has all day. Complete. 1st down inside the 30. Come on, guys. Does not make me happy. Does not make me happy. Number 6 on the completion, on the catch, I mean, catch and run. That's Anthony Miller. First and 10 pistol formation. Pass over the middle. Oh, Andrews with the incompletion drops it. Andrews drops the ball. Go behind him. He's 2nd down. Milano came in on the blitz that time. He'll get hit on Lamar. Johnson on the coverage of Andrews. Home to a field goal attempt. See what happens at the 20, because this is a long field goal in these conditions, man. Shotgun to the right on 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. That snap is high. Lamar cannot. He fumbles. He fumbles. Recovered by Miller. Miller going 50, 40, 45, 30. Do not give up that ball. Big play. Big play. Forget the field goal. It's a 2nd turnover for the Bills. And Lamar gets us deep in Baltimore territory after another bad snap. Lamar trying to create. One of the players, I feel, has his foot. And this defense gets their 2nd. That's Hamlin. Hamlin, who has his arms around Jackson. And Von Miller making a play. This defense coming to life. The turnover-happy defense. Already +2 turnover margin. We need to turn this one into 6. We need to turn this one into 6. Let's go. Let's go. It's Miller time. Josh Allen under center from the Ravens 24-yard line. Pitch out to Johnson. Johnson gets to the 21, gets about 3. Less than 11 minutes to go in the 1st half. Bills have the ball on the 2nd Lamar Jackson turnover of the day. We say make Lamar beat us. Make Lamar beat us. Make Lamar beat us. And it all started. Listen, and we're excited, and I know we are. And we should be. All starts with Daquan Jones bull rushing their offensive lineman, making Lamar trip over him, making it 2nd and long. Shotgun formation. Cook to the right of Allen through. Our receivers to the top, one to the bottom. From the 21, Allen looking as a receiver. That's Shakir inside the 10. 1st and goal, Buffalo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 1st and goal. And under center, 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Samuel in motion. Off to Cook. Cook gets push that pile. Push that pile to the goal line. Cook's down at the 1. Cook is down at the 1. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, 9:30 to go in the 1st half. Again, Bills with 2 turnovers on the day already. Wrapped with an interception. Most recently, Miller with a fumble recovery returns deep into Baltimore territory. The Bills are now looking to capitalize on from the 1-yard line. Do we do the tush push here? Tush push. Last time from the 1, we ran Ray Davis. Allen's asking for them to reset the play clock. They don't. He's like, I don't care. I'll run it in anyway. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. He gives the ball to Dawkins to spike it because why the heck not? Allen with his 6th career postseason rushing touchdown. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 8:49 to go in the 1st quarter. I mean, in the 1st half. Sorry, 1st half. And the Buffalo Bills now up 14-7. Give me Josh Allen. Two turnovers on the day for Lamar already. And the Bills take advantage of this one. Now the Bills are leading 14-7. And like someone said earlier, talked about how the first turnover didn't mean anything because we didn't capitalize with points. And to me, that's how the first turnover mattered. Sam Martin punts the ball deep. The Baltimore Ravens have to drive. And you make Lamar Jackson make a mistake. You give Lamar Jackson time to make a mistake. That's all you're doing. And that, again, not an insult to Lamar. You're saying, if I give you 15 plays to get downfield to get 91 yards, I expect you to make a mistake between now and then. They made a big mistake. And the Bills capitalized. Well, Bernard to step up. The Ravens are attacking him. Again, make those defensive adjustments. Make those defensive adjustments where you need to. See what happens. Plenty of game left, but we're up 14-7. I like the position the Bills are in right now. I tell you that much. I like the position the Bills are in right now. Up 7. Getting the ball first, start the 2nd half. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be. Oh, man. Exciting stuff. Now get another turnover. Do it again. Again. That's all I want. Another one. All I want is another one. Frustrating Lamar is a good sign for us. Absolutely. Ravens can't handle the cold. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hey, listen, we're doing our job against Henry right now, though. Where's Henry at? Where's Henry at? What's he at? 20 yards. Lamar Jackson's leading rusher, 3 for 21. Back to kick this ball off. And this time we have the wind at our backs. Hopefully, we kick one into the end zone. Oh, this one's going to be returnable too from 6. Yikes. 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 Out of bounds about the 34. Don't like that. Don't like that. If you have a chance to kick this ball into the end zone, kick this ball into the end zone. Kick this ball into the end zone. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Get another turnover. Let's do it. Let's get another turnover. Make it happen. Make it happen. And now Derrick Henry, 5 carries for 13 yards. His long carries 10. So 4 carries for 3 yards and 1 for 10. Lamar comes out. Henry to his left. Shotgun formation. Likely goes in motion. Henry going to be open and flat. Nope, he gets covered up. Lamar going to try to take off. He does. Another missed tackle. Alfred from behind. That might be a flag. That might be. Ooh, that. Not smart. No flags on the play. No flags on the play. They said the contact started in the field of play. They say that contact started in the field of play and led out of bounds. Okay. I know a certain quarterback that might be getting that call. I know a certain quarterback that might be getting that call. But they don't call it in this one. Sunday late game, the NFL, it's time to say something. I formation. This time they run Henry again. Henry gets into Buffalo territory. It's about the 47 game, 7 on the play. Gain a 7 on the play. Less than 8 minutes to go in the first half. Bills up 14-7. Three possessions for the Ravens, a touchdown, an interception, and a fumble. Lamar under center this time. In Bills territory out of formation. They run Henry again. Henry forced to bounce out. Still able to carry a defender for me. The first time might be short. Might be 3rd and less than 1. Yeah, when you have Henry stopped in the backfield like that, you really make sure you try to get on him, right? You don't want him to start getting that motor going. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Baltimore trailing 14-7. They have the ball in Buffalo territory. 3rd and 1. I think they're going to run an RPO. Oh, almost like Will knows the quarterback I was thinking of. Baltimore calls a timeout. First timeout of the half for the Baltimore Ravens. 6:45 to go in the first half. Bills up 14-7. The Ravens have the ball in Buffalo territory. They have a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. Right now, Josh Allen 3 for 5 for 58 yards. Also has a rushing touchdown. Lamar 5 of 8 for 81 yards. 1 passing touchdown, a fumble lost, and an interception. Fumble and an interception. Josh Allen also has 7 rushing yards on the day so far. Lamar Jackson with 32. Derrick Henry with 22, and Justice Hill with 20. So the Baltimore Ravens right now with 74 rushing yards total. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. They run Jackson up the middle. Looks like he has enough for the first down. Quick snap. I'll give you an update on Rapp as soon as I have one. Tyler Rapp on a medical cart after sustaining a hip injury. He's headed to the locker room. Appearance questionable. Matt Perino just says it's a hip injury for Rapp, and Rapp is credited for the interception earlier in this game. So yes, Cole Bishop is in. His return is questionable. Since he's going back to the locker room, I don't think we'll see him in the rest of the first half at least. Lamar fakes a quick throw, throwing it deep downfield, has a guy again. Man, now it's going to be first and goal. Bateman deep. Russell Douglas on the coverage. First and goal from the 2 for the Ravens. Just gets beat inside on the slant. Hamlin needs to be there. Douglas thinks that Hamlin's going to be on the inside. And he's just not deep enough. And Bateman's able to get behind him. You're the safety. You're supposed to not let anyone get behind you. First and goal for the 2. This is Henry time. Definitely Henry time. As he gets the first carry, and the Bills stop him. Be second and 2. Second goal from the 2. The ref falls down. Looks like there's some action after the play. The refs need to throw a flag here soon. If they don't throw a flag soon, this game's going to get out of control. This game's going to get out of control. Going to get ugly. If they don't, unfortunately, the next one might be Buffalo doing a little extracurricular, and then they'll be the ones called. First and goal from the 3. Makes it to Henry. Oliver begging for a call, sacking Lamar in the backfield. Rousseau still gets the sack, but Oliver is begging for a holding call and not getting it. Third and goal. Good job by his defense. That was Dawkins. He gets called for that. Number 77 was the one who was on. They're not calling any holding calls in this postseason so far, from what I've seen. Period. Third and goal. Third and goal. There's 4 minutes to go now. Through our receivers top of the screen. Good job stopping Henry, making him a non-factor here. Big third down. Rousseau trips. As I say that, was that intercepted? No. Dang it. I thought that was not. Why are we allowing them to keep hitting our players after the play? Why do we keep doing that? Hey, Bills defense. Bills defense. Stepping up. Goal line stance. Goal line stance. Tucker coming in for pretty much, less an old school extra point. Old school extra point. Hold is down, kick is up, and good. 3:43 to go in the first half. Bills up 14-10. It might, 3:43 to go. You could start talking about a little double dip. Double dip. I mean, what would be better than Lamar Jackson next time he sees the ball? They're down 28-10. Ricardo Rapp has a hip injury, is what they're calling it. He's questionable to return. Happened on, I think, the fumble recovery, where Von Miller took it deep into Ravens territory. I'll let you know any updates on him as I get those. But right now, we just know that he's in the locker room with a hip injury, and we'll get you an update as soon as we can. Questionable to return. Again, since he's in the locker room, we're not going to see him until the second half. Of course, Fitzpatrick went in with no shirt today. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Absolutely right. Again, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Appreciate all you joining me for this edition of Hashtag Sports Live, play and reaction to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens, AFC Divisional Round Edition. The sad thing about that is, like, if you're not calling holds, you're not calling holds. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. But the same official who would have seen the The Oliver hold was the one who called the Dawkins hold. That's the problem I have. You're not calling holdings. You're not calling holdings. That's fine. But if you're going to call what at best is tic tac against Dawkins, and again, maybe he meant the guard and missed, but still, you're obviously calling holdings, and you missed that one. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous. But hey, Buffalo's about to get the ball back. 3:43, all three timeouts. Josh Allen, put on that cape, young man. Put on that cape. Yeah, I mean, and I'm just looking on Twitter, and listen, if the Bills get a chance to double dip here, make it 28-10, or even make it 24-10, that really takes the Ravens away from their offensive identity. Well, the MVP has already been voted on because it's supposed to be a regular season award. Now, whether a vote gets slipped in late, who am I? But all the voters are supposed to have their pick in already at the end of the regular season. But it's time to let your MVP shine. It's time to let your MVP shine, and I don't think Josh Allen had to shine at this point in this game, but he hasn't made any mistakes either. Hasn't made any mistakes, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see what the Bills do. Josh Allen, here we go. Here we go. 3:43 going the first half. The formation, Cook in the backfield. Gilliam to his left, now moves to his right in shotgun. Fake the pitch to Cook. Now it's a quick pass out to Cook. Gilliam, the lead blocker. Good job by Gilliam blocking, getting Cook 8 yards. On first down, that's a good play. That's a great play on first down. Second and 2. So they're showing the Rapp injury. Rapp came in on a QB sneak by Lamar. He actually ends up hitting Hamlin when it seems like he might have hurt his hip on that play. Maybe took Lamar's to his hip. Shotgun now, pistol formation for Josh. Under 3 minutes now. Josh under center. Hollins down the line to the right. They do pitch it out to Davis. Davis gets first down into Ravens territory, out of bounds, at about the 45-yard line. Into Baltimore territory. Keep moving the ball. Move those chains. That's another Buffalo Bills first down. He does get a bounce to stop the clock. Under 3 minutes to go. Again, I will let you know about Rapp as soon as I do. We probably won't get an update until after halftime. But you never know. Shotgun formation. Now it goes to pistol with now Allen under center gives it Davis again. Davis gets inside the 40, gets to about the 37, close to another Buffalo Bills first down. Ravens got to slowly get up. Hopefully he gets up. Hopefully he got up. He might have just been getting up slowly because Davis was on top of him. 2-minute warning in Buffalo. Bills have the ball in Baltimore territory. There's an update by Buffalo's on the Buffalo Bills app. See what that says. It's just showing some highlights. Just showing us some highlights from the game. Spin says kill some clock. Kill some clock. Remember the Ravens only had 2 timeouts too. They had to waste one earlier, about 7 minutes to go in the first half. Davis says, I found that play. It would have been a face mask straight in the face. Hey, Sometimes it benefits the defense that he wears a face shield. If he doesn't wear a face shield, he might get poked in the eye, which is why he wear it, right? So far, right? So far, we've been controlling the clock in both games, right? The Denver game, no one has even talked about how much we controlled the clock in that game. And here we are in this one right now with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And the Bills to start with the ball in the second half are actually trailing 10 possession in this one right now. But that's due to the fact that one of the possessions was inside the Ravens' 30-yard line. Like it started inside 30, so it was a quick drive. Go up 14-7. Now it's 14-10. The Bills can control the clock the rest of the way in this half, control the rest of the last 2 minutes. Then they get the ball started the second half. They can quickly take over in that time session. You believe Ravens run? Have you said about their passing D too, and their overall defense? Maybe their overall defense. Because remember, between weeks 1 and like 12, the Ravens defense was bombing the league in a lot of categories. And then it looked like, according to a lot of experts, they started coming on, looking stronger, looking better. I mean, I still remember that Thursday night game they had against Cincinnati, just the back and forth craziness of that one, where they just couldn't stop. Neither team could stop a nosebleed. Games like that. Baltimore's been playing a lot of those games this year. So if this Baltimore defense cannot step up at some point here, it's going to become a problem for them. They need to be able to stop this Bills offense at some point. Already trailing, 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Bills getting the ball to start the second half. This can quickly turn into a game completely opposite of week 4. Allen under center, 2nd and 1, they're saying, for the Buffalo Bills. Cook in the backfield, single step back. He gets the handoff. He gets the first down, gets to about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Since week 11, they played Pittsburgh twice, right? Played Pittsburgh twice. I know that. I think they played the Giants in there at some point, too. Clock winding. Again, Bills all 3 timeouts. No need to panic yet. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Bills up 14-10. Josh Allen shotgun. Cook to his left. Through the bottom to the top. Shakir gets quick screen. He gets 3, maybe 4. Now the Ravens, John Harbaugh, looks like he's calling timeout with a minute 16 to go. Seeing if he can save some time on the other side of this. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. That's Ravens' second timeout. They only have 1 remaining. Again, if you just joined us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You want to hang out with as many of y'all as I can. We watch the Buffalo Bills hopefully end this half with some points and then start the next half with some points, leading us to Kansas City for another matchup between Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Versus Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. This time in Kansas City. Maybe a little payback when they beat us last year in Buffalo, but we have to get over that hump. That's a hump that the Bills or the Ravens, if the Ravens come out winning this one, need to get over. Can the Kansas City Chiefs go back to back to back to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls? We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out next week. They hope to take another step next week as they host the AFC Championship Game. Again, if the Bills are in the AFC Championship Game, don't forget that I'll be joining you for that game. Game time is 6:30. I'll probably join you around 5:30 for that one. I'll give a pregame because with how excited I was for this game, probably doing even more so for that game. Bills have the ball. The Ravens just called their second timeout. Bills up 14-10 in Baltimore territory, close to field goal range for Tyler Bass. And the good news is for Tyler Bass, the wind is with him in the second quarter. But those swirling winds in Buffalo. Is the wind ever with you? I don't know. You can never count on that win in Buffalo in Orchard Park. So we will see. Keep being aggressive, says Aaron. And we'll see what they do. Coming out of commercial break, the second time out. We will see what they do. Again, I'm going to give you a wrap. If you're just joining us, a wrap with an interception in this game. also injured. And he's in the locker room right now, giving an update on him as soon as we can. So long timeout. That's what this is. This is a long timeout. Don't know why that's going on. They haven't hit their quota for sponsorship, so this is gonna be a 10-minute timeout. This is gonna be a 10-minute timeout. Like, what is going on here? Finally, back from commercial break. Brought to you by Nationwide. First thing they do is they put another sponsor on there to get back from commercial break. Come on, let's go. We got 2nd and 6. Shotgun, secure motion. Now back to the bottom. You have 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Hand off to Cook. Cook gets to about the 31. Gain of 1 on the play. I think the Ravens took another timeout with 1:13 to go. And then now if the Bills get a first down, they can milk this clock to the end of the quarter. Use this first down. This is a big third down here. Big third down here. And I thinking the same thing. Thinking the same thing. First down here would be huge. Minute 13 to go in the first half. Again, the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. Right now, ESPN giving Buffalo a 71.4% chance in this game. I don't like that. I'm going with like 64.5. But hey, they're up. They're up. They still have all 3 timeouts. They score a touchdown here. I like our chances. Tell you what, score a touchdown here. I like our chances. So we'll see. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Shakir, one of them. Johnson to the right of Allen, but he's now about 5 yards away from him. 1 receiver at the bottom. Allen going deep. There's going to be a flag. I was going to say, the ref was reaching. Okay, the ref was reaching. There's a flag. It's going to be for pass interference. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be a first down for Buffalo. That pass interference was on Trey White, who's on Coleman. Let's see. Let me see. Does he grab on the way down or anything? Yeah, I can see pass interference there. Absolutely. First down, Buffalo. 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line. Minute 08 to go. Want to run this ball here. Try to run a little clock. Cook in the backfield, swings that back. Hollins goes in motion. They do hand the ball off to Cook. Cook gets inside the 10 to about the 8. Again, you have all 3 timeouts, so take as much time off this clock as you need. I would be okay with them taking the full 40 and calling timeout here. Let me know in the comment section if you think that's an okay thing to do in this situation. Take the full 40, call timeout. Yeah, it's a call they needed to make here. Bills 2 for 2 in the red zone. Touchdowns, converting touchdowns in the red zone today. This is their 3rd time in the red zone. Shotgun 5 wide for the Bills. Coleman at the bottom of the screen. Allen's going to take off. He gets to about the 5. He's not going down easy. Inside. Now I call a timeout with 22 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and short for Buffalo. I think that's a good time to call a timeout with 19 seconds to go. This is 4-down territory, in my opinion. Let me know if you think this is 4-down territory in the comment section, unless we lose yards on 3rd down. But I would want, it's different knowing that you get the ball to start the second half too. Knowing you get the ball to start the second half, I don't know. Maybe I'm 4th and 1. You just get the field goal here if it comes down to that. Peter, how about Josh Allen? But that's so tough to see. I'm not even upset about that. Like, I know some of you in the comments might be upset about that. Humphrey comes in on Josh Allen's helmet, but he's a runner at that point. Yeah, those are just tough. 20 seconds. Shotgun. Allen shotgun. Johnson to his left. Allen takes it into the end zone. Allen's 2nd rushing touchdown of the day with 16 seconds to go. And we got ourselves a 20-10 game, extra point pending. The Buffalo Bills looking good in the first half. Day 17 comes in and says, "Give me Josh Allen." Due to late start time of this game, not sure my boys will be joining at any point to give that sentiment. Extra point is up and extra point is good, but they mean well. 16 seconds to go in the first half, and now the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 2 scores, 21-10. Bills make me want to shout. Great job by this Buffalo Bills offense. A great drive. Taking the time off the clock needed. And I'm not sure if they'll ever, or if they're going to try anything here with no timeouts. Let me just kneel it down. They might just take that knee, hold this lead, and hopefully by the time Baltimore sees the ball next with time to score. We're looking at Allen's hand again. Another hangnail maybe. 8-minute TD drop, start the third, and again, now you're up 2 scores. Baltimore doesn't do anything here to end the half, which I don't expect them to. I'm not saying they can't. Okay, kicks and be returned for the 2. Always scary to me. No, good hit. Gets a 34. That's always scary for me. It was actually Ulofoshio on the hit, so good job. I'll speak too soon by O'Shawn McDermott. Apology. Hey, I think he's grown a lot. I don't know if you owe him an apology. You just owe him recognition as Lamar Jackson takes a knee. Owe him the recognition that he can learn and he can grow. But there's a whole second half to play yet, boys. Whole second half yet to play. But the Bills do receive the ball to start the second half, and they're up 21-10. You can't ask for a much better position than that if you are a Buffalo Bills fan. So you got to be excited. I'm excited. I hope you are too. As we do our halftime, he does have this team ready to play. Our halftime show, again, we want to thank our sponsor, Mr. Rogers Homes. Again, all of his information in the description below. Looking to improve your wealth by real estate. Go down to you want a summer home or a winter home in Arizona. Check out Mr. Rogers Homes. Again, also check out his YouTube page as well. Keep your foot on the gas, yes. Want to have a big drive to start the third quarter, but before we talk about that, let's talk about what the Bills did right in the first quarter. And that is they ran the ball. Again, Josh Allen, 2 rushing touchdowns, but that's not even it. Just running downhill. Whether it be Cook, Johnson, Davis. Davis didn't get carried for that first half of the first quarter. Yeah, he was able to get the job done when he needed to and be effective. So very excited about the running game of the Buffalo Bills as we go into halftime. They haven't done the greatest job stopping the run, but as this lead possibly gets bigger and bigger, you take Baltimore on the opportunity to run on first down all the time. We do have a visitor. We do have a visitor for this halftime show, so I'm going to let him on, get his thoughts, get my earbuds in as he gets ready to.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing?
I'm doing. I'm putting up my sign that I'm like, oh, nobody can see it.
No
You
one.
just sort of see the corner of it. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
EVBT is what I see. I don't even know what that stands for, but I don't want to know.
Yeah, no, it says Bills bully Broncos to bring Baltimore to Buffalo.
There you go.
So a little
Right.
alliteration for those of you keeping score at home. There's your 25-cent word of the night. Bet you didn't expect to hear that on a Bills coverage.
Not with me doing the game, that's for sure. not from this mouth.
So, Joe, Derrick Henry, 21 yards on the ground. Yeah.
Yep.
The over on him was 98.5.
And again, like I was just saying before, as you were getting on here, if the Bills come out and score in the second half, even if it's a field goal, you're taking Baltimore out of the possibility of running the ball a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like
well,
you put together a 5-6 minute drive, even if it ends in a field goal, that's a 14-point game. You're looking good.
Yeah, I think the downside there, though, is now you have Cole Bishop and DeMar Hamlin on the backside, right? Because you lost Taylor Rapp to a hip injury. It does not sound like he's going to be coming back. Hip is normally not a thing you stretch out when you get carted to, when you get carted to the back. So you're likely without Taylor Rapp for the rest of this game. And Rashad Bateman has been able to take you deep. That's what he does best, right? Is he attacks the backside of your defense. And right now, Baltimore's intermediate pass game is non-existent. It just doesn't exist. They're going to run the ball, or when they're trying to pass, the coverage has been so good that Lamar's just kind of had to make it up as he's gone along, and that's why Lamar's got big decent chunk rushing yards so far. He's the leading rusher on the team with 31 yards and on 5 carries, and none of those on purpose. So if you're Buffalo, you're doing a very good job here. Now the question is, can you keep that trajectory into the second half? So if you're Buffalo, Joe, then what kind of adjustments are you making? Because it feels like you've been able to implement your game plan pretty well. Like if you're the Bills defense, it's going about as good as it can go, it feels.
Well, you talk about the middle of the field not being non-existent. We do have to remember there were 2 drops by Baltimore too. A big one by Derrick Henry, right? He's wide open. If he catches that ball, it's a little throw, but Derrick Henry will be the first to tell you should catch that. And then Mark Andrews a little behind him, but another ball that Mark would say, I have to come down with that. So on the offensive side of the ball, I don't think the Bills need to adjust too much. By this point in the season, the Baltimore defense is who they are, right? They're not doing anything elaborate. Everyone, the media talked a lot about, since week 12, this Baltimore Ravens defense is getting better. Well, they were getting better against the Giants and the Steelers twice, and like these teams that really cannot pressure you on offense the way the Buffalo Bills can pressure you on offense. I mean, the Buffalo Bills have scored 21 points. And Josh Allen is 5 of 9?
Yeah.
5 of 7 for 69 yards. Like he hasn't had to do anything. Amari Cooper, non-existent. Curtis Samuel, non-existent. Dawson Knox, not like we haven't even gone into our bag of tricks, and we haven't needed to. And why would you at this point, right? Because what you're doing is working. And at this point of the game, because hats off to this Baltimore offense, they can put up points. At this point of the game, you want to talk a little bit more about limiting possessions. Go out on that first drive, foot on the gas, go on that first drive, score a touchdown, and then it's all about time possession. All about time possession.
Yeah, but I'm with Dan here. I think you keep being aggressive on third downs. Absolutely. Like Buffalo, if it's 4th and anything under 4, they're not going to give Baltimore the football back. Like that's the plan. Is they're not going to give Baltimore a chance to to be dangerous. That Baltimore is not going to score points on you on defense. I think that's sort of if you're going to think of Sean McDermott, right? I think that's one thing that McDermott hasn't always been very good at defensively. He's like, well, listen, we'll let you get down the field, make some plays. It's okay. And then, you get down and the opponent's on the 15-yard line. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe you weren't supposed to get down this far.
Right. And another thing that Lamar has proven, like Buffalo's defense, someone in the chat talked to me about how we didn't capitalize on that first turnover, and that was a missed opportunity. And I said, yes, you want points in that situation, obviously, but making Baltimore drive 91 yards was a good thing. I think McDermott, Babich, I think this Buffalo Bills defense is willing to say, Lamar Jackson, you have to go 15 plays to score a touchdown. We bet you're going to make a mistake, or we're going to just get to you, before you get into the end zone. And, I give so much credit to, and I don't want it to get lost in that fumble. You have to give credit to Daquan Jones because he's the one who bull rushed the offensive lineman to make Lamar Jackson trip over him to make it 2nd and 14. And now all of a sudden they're trying to create from behind, right? And so I think that, Buffalo's defense has stepped up, made some plays. And again, same thing happened last week, happened this week. They allowed a touchdown that first drive. Haven't really allowed much else. We talked pregame about, you make Lamar Jackson beat you. And you stop Travis Henry, you make Lamar Jackson beat you. And what did you say, 24 yards, 27 yards, something like that?
21, I think. Yeah, he's got 21 yards.
Exactly what you wanted to do. And this is the first game this season where Lamar Jackson has multiple turnovers. And we're in the first half. He can definitely do it again.
Well, and on top of that, Joe, right? So the Bills combined, now mind you, right? Baltimore has one listed drive here, but it was just a kneel down. So of 8 actual drives, there have been, let's see here. The Bills are 3 for 3 in red zone. So out of 8 actual drives, there's been 5 red zone attempts, right? So they're getting dirty, right? They're getting down there. Both teams are getting there. The only time that there wasn't a red zone drive was on the 2 turnovers.
2 turnovers,
pretty. I mean, that's pretty much it. And Buffalo punted, right? So those are the 3 drives where a team wasn't in the red zone. You punted and you generated 2 turnovers. Other than that, you're in the red zone. So this is still a very high scoring game coming out of the second half, right? Just because you got an 11-point lead, that alone tells you how explosive this game will be, right? You had 1 punt, 2 turnovers, and every other drive has been in the red zone. It's a great football game as far as that's concerned. And Buffalo is losing the time of possession battle by like 20 seconds right now, but they're losing the time of possession.
They're going to get it when they get the ball in the second half to start the second half. But one thing that's very impressive to me, I pregame, one of the things I was talking about was 3rd down conversions, right? That week 4 matchup, the Bills 3 for 13 on 3rd down conversions. And now you look at this matchup, 2 for 4 and then 1 for 1 on 4th down. So you're talking about 3 for 5 basically on keeping a drive alive. That's huge. You go into halftime looking at that stat and you just say that's what we needed. We're beating them in rushing yards. I went into this game and said, if you can hold Baltimore as a team to under 200 rushing yards, that's doing your job. Like that's doing the job. And right now they're at 73, so you're well on pace to do that. So I'm really excited, not just that the fact that the Bills have an 11-point lead, but how it's come is very impressive to me. And very excited that, again, the Baltimore defense, I don't think they have anything special that they're waiting for, right? They're not going to come out in the second half and give you something you haven't seen already. And Josh Allen's been able to read this defense so far. And listen, the Baltimore defense has made some plays. That 3rd and 1 play where Josh tried to sneak it and it was stopped for a yard loss. Like again, if you're a Bills fan, you say, give Josh Allen 3rd and 1, 2 attempts. Yeah, he's going to get it. But they've made some plays. They just can't sustain multiple big plays in a row.
Right. Well, and, as far as the Bills offense, they're not making it easier right now because, there's only 3 players with receptions. 3 for Shakir, 1 for Dalton Kincaid, 1 for James Cook. That's it. That's your offense going into halftime. And I think, a lot of Bills fans would say, whoa, wait a minute. Josh has completed 5 passes and a half. And then you look at the score and you go, well, that's not what I thought I'd see, And listen, if this is the Josh Allen that you get in cold weather, man, that's fine. Josh, at this point, like he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. In games that he's won in his playoff career, because he's won 5, lost 5, right? So I think he's got 3 rushing touchdowns in games that they've won in his playoff career. And I think that's right. Yeah, I think he's only got 3 touchdowns in games that they've won in the playoffs on the ground. And I think 2 in games that they've lost, right, for over his career. So, again, in short, down and distance, he's hard to stop. And we haven't seen Baltimore use Lamar in design yet like that. And part of me makes me wonder, like he had a little trouble holding on to that football. Like part of me wonders if he just hasn't got that part of the game figured out today, right? That ball's just a little too slick. It does make you curious. Justice Hill looked great on a couple runs.
I was just about to bring him up. And say, I'm more worried about, someone in the comment even said that. I'm more worried about Justice Hill at this point breaking off a screen or something than him, but Derrick Henry, the way we stopped him. So very
that's
impressive.
right. Yeah.
Very
and
impressive.
Ray Davis. I love Ray Davis, man. So glad he's back today. So glad.
And what
he's back.
What I loved about that is he didn't get carried for the first half of the first quarter. Like it looked like they were going to lean on Cook. Ty Johnson was in a few times. Like, okay, he's back, but where is he as far as being back? And then when they needed him every single time, he's come through, whether it be that 3rd and 1 or whatever it was, and short distance, or just making some quick spark plays to get the job done. I think that was a great.
Well, and he is the type of back that I think Bills fans love in cold weather games, right? Because he's sort of a little bowling ball. He's not going to dance too much. He's going to make one cut. It's slick out there. He's a back that will look really good in bad weather games. And Ty Johnson too, right? Ty Johnson and Ray Davis should look good in bad weather games. They're the type of back that would do well in a bad weather game. And I'd love to see a little bit more Ray Davis. Don't get me wrong. James Cook is doing a fine job, but 10 carries, long of 8 for James Cook. I think it's his lowest split or lowest average at the half all season, 3.5 yards. I think that might be his lowest all season.
Yeah. I mean, and I saw MB put it in the comment, this next drive, if the Bills come out and score a touchdown this drive, it's going to be really hard for the Ravens to come back. If they hold them to a field goal, if the defense steps up, it's going to be a ball game. But yeah, if the Bills come out and score a touchdown, I still say the Bills need 34 points to win this game. You said, it's going to be explosive. So they still need to put up some points. And Lamar can still sling it, but you're at half, you're up 21-10. Like you're in a good spot.
Yeah, agreed. You kind of got what I thought they were going to design early, which was a heavy dose of Isaiah Likely, because he's going to be hard for this Bills defense to handle, right?
Yep.
He's real dynamic at that tight end position. They did not use him as often as I kind of thought that they would. The fantasy football guy in me was like, I'm going to snag Isaiah Likely because everybody, is going to forget about him. And boy, there were some games where you look like a genius for having him on your team, and there's other games where you couldn't get a target. So you got a heavy dose of Isaiah Likely early, and they kind of got away from that again. And I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, he's had 3 targets, 3 receptions, but outside of those first couple drives, he just kind of has fallen back into the fold where he normally falls kind of into obscurity in this offense. And again, Justice Hill, also no targets in the passing game. That's going to change in the second half.
I think so too. So where our back, there was a kickoff return by Davis, getting the ball to about 22. Big thing for me, make smart plays, no turnovers, and I think the Bills will win this one.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Post game, yeah,
I probably.
Does pitch out to Cook? Probably, maybe. Who knows? AFC Championship Game, man, whatever. Pitch out to Cook, gets a yard. Paul, thank you so much for joining me at halftime. Again, if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so as we start the second half. Bills up 21-10. And Paul, we'll see you in post game. If it's a victory, I might join you.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I got a hard apple cider here for you. If it's a victory, come have a hard apple cider.
I'm coming.
All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you soon.
Buddy. Yeah, see you later. Thank you, Paul. 2nd down and 9 for the Bills. Again, big drive for both teams here. Allen and shotgun, Cook to the left. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Hans goes in motion, goes back to the top. Coleman doing a little crossing pattern. Pass incomplete, low, intended for Kincaid, incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd. Oh, that was 3rd down. So, yeah, no, okay. They messed up the graphic. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. That one hit off Kincaid's face mask. Big 3rd down here. Again, Baltimore looking for that stop, man. Baltimore looking for that stop on 3rd and 9. Shakir motion, top of the screen. Allen facing pressure, gets the ball away, out of bounds, out of the pocket. So it's going to be 4th and 9. A quick 3 and out on the first drive. That's exactly what the Ravens needed. And now I think we got a dogfight on our hands, guys. I think we got a dogfight. See what happens. Baltimore's D comes out strong. A lot like what happened in that Week 4 matchup. Baltimore went in with the lead. Buffalo forced a 3 and out early on. of Baltimore. Now Baltimore forces one at Buffalo, and Baltimore's going to get the ball. Sam Martin back to punt the ball. First one was 44 yards. Let's see what he does on this one. Yep, a 1 minute drive, a 1 minute 3 and out after only 1 yard gain on first down. Martin punts the ball, gets it away. Good punt. Fielded at the 20. Hollins gets there but can't make a tackle. Tackle finally made about the 36-yard line. Sims with about a 15-yard return. And 13-48 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 21-10. Bills up 21-10. Again, I'm going to join Paul post-game. Again, if the Bills win, I'll join them. We'll have some fun. We'll have joy. We'll have fun. We'll have seasons in the sun. Baltimore defense does their job, forcing a 3 and out, and they will get the ball trailing 21-10 at about their own 36-yard line. Sam Martin with a good punt, but unfortunately, he outpunts his coverage like he does a lot this season. Not because anything Sam Martin does, but because the punt coverage is terrible. Hopefully that does not continue, but we'll find out. We will find out. I don't even know what the third down play call was because Baltimore's defense got the pressure on Allen too quick. So I don't even know. I mean, they passed it twice, ran it once. Did you want 3 pass plays? I don't know. We're not utilizing Josh's legs enough. Doesn't he have 2 rushing touchdowns? Same. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Like you don't know what that third down play was to say, oh, they weren't aggressive enough. You don't know. Offensive line misses a block, and then it's like you can't blame the offensive coordinator for offensive line not doing the job, giving Allen time he needs. But what was the play? What was the play? What was the play? We don't know. So at this point, you can't look backwards. You still got a 21-10 lead in the third quarter. Gotta be able to finish this. Finish them. But I do think it's gonna be a dogfight now. Wouldn't be surprised to see Baltimore score on this drive. Baltimore doesn't score on this drive, though. The momentum swings right back to Buffalo side, right? Momentum swings right back over. So we'll see how this Baltimore offense comes out half. We'll see how this Baltimore offense comes out at half. It's going to be first and 10, 13:48 to go. Lamar under center, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, pressure coming, low throw outside, intended for Aguilar. Good pressure on Lamar there, forcing a throw early, and it's incomplete, throwing across the field. Never a good idea. Never a good idea. Bills defense making it tough. Making it tough. Second and 10. Second and 10. Three wide receivers to the top. Mark Andrews in the slot, and he gets the ball. Quick pass. Good tackle. Hold on, Bishop. Good tackle by Bishop. Good tackle. Holding on to the feet of Mark Andrews. We know what he can do in the open field. So a good tackle by Bishop, making it 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to get Mark Andrews going here in the second half as well. Baltimore was 4 of 5 on 3rd downs in that first half. Likely in motion to the bottom of the screen. Likely and Andrews on the bottom. Likely on the inside. Andrews middle because they've 3 wide receivers out there. Is that Aguilar? Not sure who that was. Oh, has all day throwing. He finds Andrews again. Andrews gets the ball to midfield. That's the first down. Rasul Douglas on the tackle. 1st and 10, Baltimore. First and 10, Baltimore. Johnson just unable to stay with him, falls down. Shotgun for Lamar on first and 10. 33 again, making a big play. We talked at halftime with Paul about how Justice Hill has been scarier to watch right now than King Henry has been as Henry comes back into the game. He gets 10 yards on first down. Be first and 10, Baltimore. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Justice Hill, 3 carries for 31 yards. Averaging 10 yards a carry. Pistol formation for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with Henry behind him. 2 wide receivers at the top. Henry gets the carry. Henry breaks free. He gets 10 yards, about 12 yards inside the 30. So they're moving the ball. Buckle up. Here we go, boys. Like you said, here we go, boys. Buckle up. Buckle up. If they get that run game going, could be a long second half. Could be a long second half. 11:15 to go in the third quarter. Henry back to the sideline. Lamar under center. They pitch the ball out to Justice Hill. Justice Hill stopped in the backfield. Epineza and Milano right there. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Good defensive stop. Good job. Now take advantage. You have them behind the sticks. You have them behind schedule. You have them behind schedule. Baltimore has 7 negative plays. The Bills have 3. Everything going Buffalo's way in that first half. 2nd and 12. You beat me to the 3rd and 12 because Mark Andrews' incomplete pass. 3rd and 12. Cali Blitz beat me to that 3rd and 12 because I didn't see the second down play yet. Let's see if they can convert this 3rd and 12. They're having a great day on 3rd down so far. Stopping them to a field goal is great and all. It still makes it a 1-possession game, though. Let's see what the Bills defense does on 3rd and 12. Would be nice to get 3 and out. Ravens 2 of 3 on 3rd downs of 8 or more yards today. That's normal for Buffalo to see the opposing offense that way. Shotgun formation. Justice Hill to the right of Lamar. Oh, here comes Johnson on blitz. Johnson gets him down. There's a flag down too, though. Where's the flag? What's the flag for? Out of field goal range. Delay of game. It's a delay of game. You can't decline a delay game penalty. You cannot decline a delay game penalty. Dang it. It's the right call. It's the right call. Milano's even pointing to it. It's the right call, but now it's 3rd and 17. And now we have to call a different defensive play. That's what's annoying is you have your defensive play set up. You probably would have ran that 3rd down defense if they threw the flag and blew the whistle before the play was able to go off, which it's close. You can't do that all the time. I understand. Bills send 3. Lamar underneath. Bateman with the catch. Gets to about the 29, and he's tackled there by Milano hard. So it's 4th and about 12. Tucker's going to come in probably at this point. If the wind benefits you in this game, Baltimore will have the wind right now. The Bills will get in the 4th quarter since Baltimore got the ball. So Tucker's going to go for this kick, and again, it will make it a 1-possession game. Be a 47-yarder. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills hold him to a field. You hold him to a field goal. And the Bills still up 21-13. I don't know why I'm putting these on because I feel like it. That's why. That's why. Okay, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I want to. That blitz on Lamar is working. As long as we can hold on to Lamar. As long as we can hold on to Lamar, then I like it. Okay, well, now we need the TD. I hope so. I hope so. I always question, and you guys let me know what you think. Spin, you'll let me know, I know, but you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. So, like, the Bills score a touchdown. They go up 27-13. If you go for 2, you make it and get it. You make it a 3-possession game. Right? Did I do my math right there? Spin, you can tell me I'm wrong. No, it's still a 2-possession game. It's 2 2-point versions. I'm sorry. I did my math wrong. My math isn't mathing. But, I mean, you still could do it. Make it a 16-point game instead of a 15-point game. You still could do it, but it's still a 2-possession game. So, my math just isn't mathing. It's quite normal. It's quite normal. It's not first time. That's for sure. Not first time. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you don't like my math skills, I understand. Is this the last game at the stadium? No, next year they play at this stadium. 2026. The start of the 2026 season is when the Bills will open their new stadium. So we will have one more year here at Highmark Stadium, I think is what it's called these days. But good job there by the Bills defense. Go 3 and out. It's time to worry. And I'm going for 2 months is high enough. Rapp has been downgraded to out with a hip injury, according to Buffalo Bills PR. Again, if you're not following Buffalo Bills PR, be sure to do so. Great follow on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it these days. Whatever you want to call it these days. All right, come back from commercial break. Bills will get the ball. No more Cook run. No more Cook runs on first down. I doubt you're going to see that. Gotta mix it up still, guys. No more Cook runs on 2nd and 10. I'm okay with that. But. All right, let's have a better second possession than first in the second half here. Can we do that? Can we do that? Baltimore getting ready to kick the ball off. Stout for the Ravens. Do we go Davis? And 2nd and 10, I would mix in Davis and Johnson. To be honest with you. Mix them both in there. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Bills start with the ball at their own 30-yard line. I'd like to see Samuel get involved. I'd like to see Curtis Samuel get involved. He had 1 catch called back for penalty in the first half. Love 4+ catches for Samuel in this half. I would. I would. How about a long drive, eat clock, score points? Just how about a one play drive, score points? Allen fakes the handoff on first down. He does get a ball out to Cook. Cook able to gain about 4 yards on first down. Gonna make it 3rd and about 7. They're giving him 3. 2nd and 7. Sorry, 2nd and 7. They're giving him 3 yards. This drive's gonna take more than a minute off the clock because of that quick play. So, yay there. Kyle Hamilton with 107 tackles on the season. That's nuts. That's nuts for a safety to have 107 tackles. He had 2 sacks and an interception. Shotgun, 2nd and 7. Shakir in motion to the bottom of the screen. Coleman and Shakir at the bottom. Shakir gets a quick screen out to him. Unable to make the first guy miss. Goes down. Gain about 2. That's Washington on. Cooper misses the block there. Cooper should have blocked him and not moved up and blocked the other guy. That's the problem. I'm sorry, that's Coleman. Coleman needs to come in, try to block Washington. Shakir can't make a miss, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. All right, come on, get this first down. Get this first down. 3rd and 5. 3 for 5. 3rd and 5. Blah, blah, blah. Shakir in motion. Now goes back to the top of the screen. Cooper at top. Quick pass out to, who is that? That's Samuel. Samuel gets a catch. That's his first catch of the game. Give me a first down. Give me a first down. Curtis. First down, Buffalo. That's a big first down. Just that first down alone is a big first down. Gets to about the 43-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Buffalo. 1st and 10, Buffalo. This is the AFC Divisional matchup, the second one. Kansas City already winning yesterday against Houston. The winner of this game going to Kansas City, playing against the Chiefs, trying to stop them from winning 3 Super Bowls in a row. Allen under center on 1st and 10. Does hand the ball off to Cook. No yards on the play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 21-13. Have the ball at their own 43-yard line on 2nd and 10. You have Samuel, Shakir, and Hollins at the bottom of the screen. Shakir in the slot. Curtis Samuel in the middle. Shakir with the catch to about the 47, maybe 48-yard line. Going to be 3rd and about 5. 3rd and about 5. Shakir with his 5th catch. Allen 9 of 13 for 87 yards. Third and 5. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Screen pass. This to Knox. And it goes nowhere. Oh! So it's going to be 4th down now. 4th and 5. We're going to punt the ball again. Trust our defense. I do trust our defense, but this Baltimore offense knows what they're doing too. Give them too many opportunities, they're going to make some plays. Hopefully Sam Martin can pin him deep. Pin him deep. Don't have a return here. Please, dear, don't have a return here. His 49-yard punt would be great now. He's down at 4. He's averaging his 49 yards a punt. Trying to get Baltimore a jump. Oh, that's a booming kick. That's a touchback. Oh, no. Oh, he faked the fair catch. And it rolls into the end zone. So it is going to be a touchback. No one able to get there. Martin's not happy. What would you have called on 3rd and 5? I'm just curious. I mean, I haven't seen that play all year, actually. I don't know. Do you guys recall a tight end last time the Bills ran a tight end screen? I'm saying. And guys make it sound easy from a couch, but what you calling 3rd down there? If they're reading everything, they're going to try to throw something at them that they haven't seen before? I don't know. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just questioning. Brady said maybe that's it too. Who knows? Who knows? But what we know right now is Buffalo's up by 8 points. Baltimore has the ball 1st and 10. Their own 20-yard line. Well, crosses. They were working earlier too. So you can definitely see them doing that. Definitely see them doing that. Hey, he's not drawing up a trick play that leads to Josh Allen getting leveled and fumbling the ball. There's that. I haven't seen any jet sweeps all year. Yeah, we haven't really seen too much pre-snap motion in this game. At least no one going like behind Josh. You know how they would run screen like motion behind Josh with rather either Samuel or Shakir. I haven't seen too much of that. Most motions we've seen have simply been run halfway, then run back to where you were. Very few across the line. So, see, again, Bills up 8. Bills up 8. But can either of these teams beat Kansas City and Kansas City the way they're playing right now? Is a good question. I mean, I know it's a completely different game, completely different mindset, but it's going to have to be in the back of your minds. All right, 1st and 10, I formation. 1st and 10, I formation. 2 wide receivers set. And ball off to the King. He gets downhill. He gets 7. He's beginning to get going, guys. Beginning to get going. Beginning to get going. Josh put on the cape if he has to. 7 yards on 1st down. Going to be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Henry now with over 40 yards in the game. Let's see what he does here on 2nd and 3. I formation again. They're just going to keep running down throats. Unless we stop them. Looks like we stopped him there. Looks like he's short. Going to be 3rd and inches. Looks like he's short. We're up by 8, though. Remember that. We're up by 8. Yeah, well, Henry has 400 more rushing yards in the second half than he does in the first half. So still got to look out for him here. Only down 1 score. I formation. They run Henry again. Henry gets the 1st down, breaks free, gets close to midfield. Whew. Had 1 guy to beat, and luckily he was taken down by Hamlin, or else he was gone. Henry's getting going, though. Good job by Hamlin going after the knees, the thighs. Gets about the 47. Going to be 1st and 10, Baltimore. From the Bills' 46-yard line, shotgun, trips to the top. Looks like they have they don't have Henry in right now. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Throws over top. Mark Andrews with the catch and the 1st down to about the 42. Here we go. There's a flag down. What's the flag for? It's going to be a holding penalty on Buffalo to be declined. Holding on Rasul Douglas, it looks like. That penalty's declined. It's going to be 1st down. Baltimore's coming back. Coming back with vengeance. 3:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. 21-13. 1st down, Baltimore in Buffalo territory. Can this defense make a play? Pistol formation. Likely in motion to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the bottom, 1 at the top. Mark Andrews to the top as well as they run the ball on 1st down. Oh, no. Big hole for Justice Hill. He gets to the 20. Hamlin and Douglas on the tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10, Baltimore in the red zone. Justice Hill, 5 carries, 51 yards. Still averaging 10 yards a carry. I'm surprised it's only 10. So they're back inside the red zone. Can this Bills defense step up once again? I formation. And the ball off to Henry. Henry cuts inside the 10 to the 5. This is all running. 1st and goal, Baltimore. They're getting the run game going, and that's a dangerous thought. They're just going to give this ball to Henry again. Inside the 10. He already has 53 yards in the third quarter. First and goal from the 5. Henry up the middle. Henry's going to pound his way in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now they're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. 2-point conversion away from tying this game up and saying, hey, we got a game again, boys. This slugfest isn't over. You might got a few rounds on us. Might have got a few rounds on us in the middle there, but we're coming back. They just won the 6th and 7th round. They just won the 6th and 7th round. Let's see if we can stop the 2-point conversion here. Still take a lead with a minute 37 to go in the third quarter. Lamar looking tipped up. Good job by Milano getting his hands up. Good job by Milano getting his hands up. They're not calling holds. They're just not calling holds. Get over it. It's fine. We just got to move on. Bills still up by 2. Bills still up by 2. They'll get the ball back. Good job by Milano. See if the Bills can put together a drive on offense. Let's see what they can do. All the momentum in Baltimore's favor right now. Can the Bills get the momentum back? Can the Bills get that momentum back? Can Superman put on his cape? Let's see if they can construct a drive. 53 of you in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. No matter what you believe, I have nothing to do with any of this. Nothing to do with any of this. This is not my doing. I'm not the Joe that needs to call the offense. That's not my job. It's not my job. And if it was, I probably would do worse. In all likelihood. Yeah, that was not a good drive by the Bills defense. I mean, they just started running the ball. Whatever the Bills did on defense in the first half to contain Henry, to stop Henry to only 21 rushing yards, definitely didn't work in that drive or in this quarter for that matter, as he now has 14 carries for 79 yards and a touchdown. And we're still at a time and point in this game where running the ball is still an option for the Ravens. And you're hoping that wouldn't be the case, right? You're hoping that the Bills would come out at half and keep their foot on the gas and continue to score some points. And they were unable to put up any points, and now Baltimore's right back in this game. Up button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's very true. Very true. All right, it's going to be a touchback. Buffalo's going to have the ball 1st and 10. They're on 30. Let's see if they can do something more here on this drive. First and 10. Let's see what Josh Allen can do here. Josh Allen, 87 passing yards, 15 rushing yards. If I would tell you he only had 102 yards total in the third quarter and we had the lead, I don't know. I'd be all right with that. I formation. And the ball off to Cook again. Cook, it bounces one outside, gets to the 35, gets to the 40, gets the first down, 11 yards on first down. 11 yards on first down. 1st and 10 Buffalo from their own 41. Come on. That'd be some play action here soon, though, right? That'd be some play action or something like that soon here, huh? Ty Johnson now in the game on this first down. Collins goes in motion. They're pitching it to Johnson. He does not get back to line scrimmage for 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. $40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. At least one more play. 2nd and 11 now. They just got 11 yards on first down on a first down run. It wasn't a first down run to Cook. It was Ty Johnson at the time. Allen and pistol, it looks like. Nope, shotgun. Davis to his left. Oh, no, it's Samuel to his left. Pass the ball on 2nd down. Shakir with the catch. Makes a few guys miss. Gets to the 49. Let me end 3rd quarter. Buffalo's going to have the ball 3rd and about 2.5 to start the 4th. Can they get the momentum back? Spin says 4 down territory. What do you guys think? You guys think this is 4 down territory? Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that this is 4 down territory? Truth is, 15 minutes to go in this game. The Bills have the lead, and the Bills have the ball. If you want to do 1-2, we can just 1-2 it. 1, if you think this is 4 down territory. 2, if you disagree. I'll let you know my comment before my thoughts before we get back to commercial break. I think as long as we don't lose yards on 3rd down, it's 4 down territory, right? Like if we lose yards, we have to punt. But I think if it's 4th and 3, we have to punt. But I think it's 4th and 2 right now. And says yes, it is 4 down territory. Just don't. What I would hate to see right now is a trick play to start the 4th quarter. Don't do any trick plays. No trick plays. He says, don't worry about it. They'll just get on 3rd down. What are we worried about? They're just going to get on 3rd down. Doesn't matter. Only run should be on this down is in Josh's legs. Do you want a run on this in this spot? You want to see them pass in this spot. 4th quarter, here we come. 4th quarter, here we come. Josh right now 11 of 15 for 96 yards. Would love to see 12 of 16 for 100 or more yards to come out of the 4th quarter. He's been sacked once, no passing touchdowns, no interceptions. He's ran the ball 5 times. There's 2 rushing touchdowns. Cook, 13 carries, 47 yards on the day. That first down carry we just saw not too long ago, that was his longest run. Why does my MVP have under 100 yards in the 4th quarter? Their MVP has 2 turnovers. And just do some crossing patterns till they stop it. I'm okay with that. Kelly says whatever it takes to win, and that's where our boy 17's at right now too. Whatever it takes to win. Oh, whatever it takes to win the game. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Start of the 4th quarter. Here we go. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Ty Johnson in the backfield to the left of Allen. He gets the ball. And he gets the first down. Powers his way to about the 47-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. First and 10 Buffalo. 14-20 to go in this game. 2-point lead for the Bills. They have the ball in Baltimore territory. Allen under center, knocks in motion to the top of the screen. Takes handoff on first down, going to throw it, throws it to Cook on the running back screen. Pressure was getting to Allen, able to get 7 yards. Able to get 7 yards. Seems like anytime they try to do play action, pass rush is getting there for Baltimore so quick. Allen doesn't really have time to go through progressions and has to check it down. Saying 2nd and 5. I thought I gained 1 and 5 on that play. But still 2nd and 5, still on schedule on 2nd down. Shotgun formation, Cook to the left of Allen. Now Allen goes under center. Cook gets the ball, bounces it to the outside, cuts it back in, gets the first down to the 35. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Nice cutback. It was a nice cutback. Knew he had inside leverage. Took it, got the first down. Got the first down. Now let's get 6. Let's get 6, then Bass can make it 7. Let's get 6, Bass can make it 7, make it a 10 or 9-point game. Allen under center once again. I formation. Handing it off again. Cook, maybe 2 yards on the play. 2 yards, 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Bills trying to win this game with just simply having time possession. Trying to win this game simply on time possession. Which they are winning right now, 24 minutes to 22 minutes. Shotgun. Cook to the right. 3 wide receivers on the screen. Cook puts in a good block. Pass incomplete. Intended for Cooper. Cooper looking for a flag. But not getting one. It'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Bills. I think this is 4-down territory too. Because you're not going to punt it from here. You can't kick. Well, that's the 4th quarter. The wind's with us now. Wind's with us now. But do you want to try a long field goal? At the 33, 3rd and 8. Just get the first down. Then we don't have to worry about it. Shotgun. Johnson in the game. He goes in motion. He's now to the right of Allen. Shakir now goes in motion. Comes back. And looking for Shakir. Incomplete over the middle. Bills want a flag on 21. Not getting it. 4th and 8. What do you do here? What do we do here? I don't know if they're saying that ball wasn't catchable. I don't know. It seems like he's pulling out his waist there. Seems like he's pulling out his waist a little bit. Pass coming in, 4th and 8. Can't really go for in this situation. I think this is the right call. Don't know if I like it, though. Don't know if I like it. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. That wasn't no call on the pass interference. Bills get points. It's not what we want. It's not what we wanted. But the Bills do get points. 24-19. It's a 5-point game. 12:04 to go. Going to be a barn burner. Not what we wanted. At some point, yeah, you got to trust Josh Allen. You got to put the ball in Josh Allen's hands. And you wish that they do that when the Bills had the lead, right? Like, he's Superman for a reason. Superman for a reason. All this run the ball stuff is nice, but it's keeping Baltimore in the game. Do you like anyone in the draft? Do you like anyone in the 2025 NFL draft? Who can get that separation? I haven't really looked too in depth in the draft yet, but we will give you draft coverage during the off season. Hopefully that's not something that we have to think about for a few more weeks, though. It's the plan, right? So we want to be thinking about for a few more weeks. Now we watch them run it down our throats again, because that's what happened in the third quarter. That's what happened in the third quarter. Derrick Henry scored 50 yards in the third quarter alone, and that touchdown. I got to put that defense. Listen, the overall defense has only allowed 19 points. It got in 2 turnovers. And only gave up 19 points. If you would tell me that those things would happen, I would wish that the Bills would have a bigger than 5-point lead, but I wouldn't put down the defense. I wish the Bills would be up more than 24-19 if the Bills have a +2 turnover differential. But again, I don't blame that on the defense. I mean, they'll have to throw it more. Well, we might have to in a little bit. If the Bills can't stop the run, you might have to when we get the ball back. 12:04 to go. Let's see what happens. Bills' undefeated streak at home on the line. Again, I don't know if the defense is stinking it up. They had a bad drive, Victor. I get it. They had a bad drive, that last one. But I don't know if they're stinking it up to allow the third best team in the AFC all season only 19 points in the fourth quarter. I think that's all right. Best setup to kick off. I would agree with that, MB. I would agree with that. Feels like we're playing to protect the lead. And now that we played to protect the lead, our offense is off rhythm. And just don't know. Don't know if I like that. Bass kicks the ball off. This one's going to be a touchback. All right, finally. Give me that touchback. Yeah, no, it is absolutely vanilla. Let's see if the Bills' defense can stop Henry and this. That's not even Henry. I mean, Henry did his job in that quarter for sure, but I feel like Justice Hill was the one who got them going on that drive. Had like a nice 11-yard, 12-yard run to start that drive off. Like, yeah, I get it. You got to stop Derrick Henry. But Justice Hill is in the game. You got to make sure you stop him too. Henry had 21 yards in the first half. He's had 58. First and 10, shotgun formation. Lamar fakes it, looks for a wide receiver screen, number 18 with the catch. Good tackle there by Benford and Epineza. Benford getting a little slow getting up, but he does get up. Looks like he's favoring his arm a little bit. Second down and about 6. Second down about 6, which puts them in position to still run Henry if they want to. Which for them is what it's all about. With Sims on the catch. 2nd and 7. 11:30 to go in the fourth quarter. This time, Derrick Henry takes a direct snap. Jones on the tackle, but not before he gets 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Lamar goes in motion. Derrick Henry takes a direct snap with Likely in the backfield with him. He's just a hard man to stop. That's a big boy. That's a big boy coming at you. Earl Goodman coming at you. 3rd and 1. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. Let's go. Ravens 3 for 3 on thirds between 1 and 3 yards tonight. I formation. Run Henry. Henry stuffed. He didn't get it. He did not get it. He's short. Big 4th down. Let's go. You can stop me or get great field position. They're going to go for it. They have Travis. I thought I was going to go a whole game without saying it. Derrick Henry. They have Derrick Henry. He's definitely short. I actually think they gave him a good spot. I think they gave him a favorable spot. Oh, they just run Mark Andrews up the middle. That's a 1st down. That's a 1st down. Mark Henry. Mark Andrews just running up the middle. Mark Henry could have done that too. Just fall down. 1st and 10, Baltimore. First and 10, Baltimore. Justice Hill in the game. Watch him. Just watch him. How many tries to try to get the ball here? Likely motion to the top. Andrews still at the bottom. So heavy run formation here. Pistol formation. They're giving it to Likely. Or not to Likely. I mean to Justice Hill. And he stops. Oliver making the play. Haven't called his name a lot. That's a big play there. Second and 11. Called his name a few times in the first quarter. Didn't call him much since then. Makes a big play there. It's going to be second and 11. Make another big play here, big man. Make another big play. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bills up by 5. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers at the top. Mark Andrews to the bottom. Mark Andrews in at the line. Sims goes in motion. Pass down the field is complete to Andrews. He fumbles! He fumbles! Andrews covered by Buffalo! What a play! What a play! The third turnover of the game. Couldn't come at a bigger time. A catch by Andrews in the middle of the field. Bernard doesn't give up, punches the ball out, then recovers it. The Bills get the ball. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And the Bills now have a chance to go up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This game is not like the Denver game, that's for sure. That's for sure. A +3 turnover differential. The Bills should win this game. And the fact that they're not up by more is kind of frustrating at this point. We'll see how this possession ends. But now it's getting a little frustrating. I feel like the Bills should be up more at this point. All right. Make some plays on offense, end with the touchdown, and then it's nothing but uphill battle for Lamar Jackson and his Baltimore Ravens team. Uphill battle that really you got to get away from using Henry in that situation. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Again, I'll be with you every single Buffalo Bills game next week, hopefully. February 8th, 9th, hopefully. We'll see you then. We'll see you then for both of them. In Kansas City, in New Orleans. Now go take their soul. Take their soul. I'm not thinking that's it. I don't hate it. Big play. Big play. Andrews open in the middle of the field still. It's kind of annoying. The thing about next week, if the Bills advance, that's Kelsey. Kelsey's not fumbling there, right? Kelsey had a big game yesterday. We don't want him having another one tomorrow or next week if we advance. How was he? I don't know. He was really open, and he's been open a few times today. All right. I mean, I say that Kelsey won't lose a fumble there, but that's Andrews' first fumble since 2019. It's only his second fumble of his career, so great job. Great job going after that ball. Bernard with the play of the game so far. Now can Allen clinch it? From our own 46-yard line. Shotgun. Cook to his right. No, crosser Hollins. There you go. Hollins is open. Hollins to the 50. Gets a first down. Inside the 45 to about the 43. It's killing me. Take control. All right, first and 10 Buffalo from Baltimore's 42-yard line. 8 minutes to go. Allen under center. Looks like Davis in the backfield. Hollins in motion. Davis gets the carry. Gets inside the 40, about 39, maybe 3 yards on the play. I mean, Hollins was nice to oh, there's a flag. Good hands to the face. It's gonna be automatic first down. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Hollins was nice to offer everyone sunscreen before the game. So that was nice of him. Number 90 called for hands to the face on Knox. Absolutely. Absolutely. 7:49 to go. Fields up the ball, 1st and 10. Clock running. Clock running. 4 penalties on Baltimore, only 1 on Buffalo. Biggest penalty of the game so far was that pass interference on Trey White. All right. Quick pass. This one to Coleman. Coleman's first catch of the day gets about 6 yards inside the 30. Inside the 30. If they're playing, if they're not pressing you, get the easy 5 yards, man. Get the easy 5 yards. All right, 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Guy Johnson in the backfield now. From the 29. Oh, he's open. Get the first down. Get to the 21. All right. Get back in the red zone. Get back in the red zone. Perfect in the red zone today. Let's do it again. At the 21. At the 21. Safe throws for Allen. 16 to 22 for 127 yards. Getting the job done they has to. Let's go. I would love a play action right here. I would love them to go into the end zone here. Cook to the right of Allen, through. Our receiver to the bottom of the screen. Samuel with the catch. Samuel gets a yard. Samuel gets a yard. Then there's more pushing and shoving and all that kind of stuff. 2nd and 9. Is the Ravens player hurt? Looks like there's a hurt Ravens player, number 44. Humphreys down on a knee. Looks like it was Hollins who was blocking and took him to the ground. All right. Commercial break. Commercial break. Bills up 24 to 19. They have the ball in the red zone now at the 20. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. It's a big difference between a field goal and touchdown here, I tell you that much. Humphreys will have to go out for a play. Maybe you look that way. Maybe you look his way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Allen says P-break. I wish at this point that I could take a P-break. Halftime, I was thinking about messaging Paul and saying, hey, can you take this for a little bit? But it's just too exciting right now. Just too exciting. Don't miss anything. 24 to 19. Bills have the ball 2nd and 9 from the Baltimore Ravens 20-yard line. The difference between down here might be 5:55 to go in the 4th quarter. Might be the ball game if the Bills score a touchdown. We'll see what they do. We will see what they do. Let me know who you think is going to score a touchdown here. Who's going to be the beneficiary of the touchdown that seals the game and sends us to the AFC Championship game? Who's going to be that guy? You let me know in the comment section who you think it's going to be. I want it to be the rookie. Give me Coleman in the end zone. I hope we're not playing for Bass. Me too. Me too. I don't want an 8-point game. I don't want 8-point game. Well, this is Allen. Allen's going to do it himself again. And we'll get his 3rd rushing touchdown. That's what Ma thinks. You let me know what you think in the comment section. Who do you think's getting this touchdown? I say give me Coleman. Give me Keon Coleman in the end zone. There's his fade. I don't think my 31-20 prediction can come true. If I'm just 1 point off, I'm okay with that too. And so Shakir. And says Shakir. Stacks says Cooper. Give me a mark. Cooper goes into the 10th, 2nd and 9. Give me somebody. I don't care who it is. Just give me somebody. Give me somebody. Robert says Cook. Cook's in the backfield. Hollins goes in motion to the top of the screen. You got Shakir in the slot. Hollins goes inside Shakir. Heavy run formation, though. Might be a Cook run here at the 20 on 2nd and 9. Cook taking his time, finding some room to the 15, inside the 15 to about the 12. 3rd and 1. Kelly Bills says Cook. 3rd and 1. Is this 4-down territory? Also, is something you have to ask yourself, or do you go up 8 if they stop you here? That's a long 1 yard for Allen to get, but he gets it because he's Josh flipping Allen. It's a 10-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. 4:55 to go in the 4th quarter. Clock's still ticking. Bills scored touchdown here. Baltimore has a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time, but we did see the Rams not too long ago, just the last game, down 14 late or 13 late or whatever it was. Score quickly. They had a chance in that one. 10 seconds on the play clock. Let's go. 1st and goal from the 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hands the ball off to Cook. Gets about the 7. 2nd and goal. Just keep letting that clock run out, but I want that touchdown. I want that touchdown. Zach says they're just going to keep running, so run the run backs. Give me that touchdown. Baltimore calls a timeout with 4:21 to go. That's their first. Again, they're thinking ahead, trying to stop the Bills to a field goal here, and then have a chance on the other side with plenty of time left. If they do stop the Bills to a field goal here, there'll be plenty of time left to score 1 possession. But if you make it a 2-possession game here, it's going to be tough. Spin says Baltimore used the first timeout. They still have a 2-minute warning, too. So they still have all 3 if they need it. I think this is a good time to pass the ball. I think 2nd goal from the 7. This is a good time to pass the ball. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Now it says get this TD. That's all that matters. That's all that matters at this point. 4 passes, 4 rushes on this drive. 4 minutes and 20 seconds playing off the clock. Allen in shotgun, 5 wide. It's a design run for Allen. Allen to the 2. Oh, almost had his 3rd of the day. Did you just run Allen again? It was a designed run. Don't care. Like, he's not looking at a receiver. It's a designed run. Do you just run Allen on 3rd down? Let me know in the comment section. Baltimore calls their 2nd timeout. The slip, I don't know. But what I do know is the Bills have the ball 3rd and goal at the Baltimore 2-yard line. And Baltimore called their 2nd timeout. 24-19. The Bills can pretty much clinch it with a touchdown. Now, if they don't get it, I want to know in the comment section, do you think they should score a field goal, go up by 8? Because it's tough for me to say no to that. You don't want to miss on 4th down. I want another Josh run here, too. I think that's a smart play. Shotgun formation. 2 to the bottom. Coleman alone. You got Hollins on the inside. Looks like Shakir is in the backfield with Cook. Take the handoff. It's Allen, and he's going to stop. Don't you dare throw that ball. 4th down. I say you kick the field goal, guys. I say you kick the field goal. I say you go up by 8. You do not want to be stuffed on 4th down, giving Lamar Jackson 95 yards to go to win this game pretty much. But you can also argue you want it in the MVP's hand, right? You also can argue you want it in the MVP's hands. I'm talking myself into going for it. If the Bills call timeout here, the Bills are going to call timeout. You have to go for it. You have to go for it. You put it in your MVP's hands. Say, get me in here. I think you call timeout here. You have to go for it. I don't know. Glad you made it. You've been here the whole time. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I think you put it in your MVP's hands because on their side they have an MVP. And you made 3 costly mistakes. Also, spread it, keep it in Josh's hands, Darren. I think that you let Josh decide. I think it's an RPO all day. I think it's an RPO all day. But they're bringing in Bass. Oh no. Oh no. You're going to question this decision. The rest, unless the Bills win this game, you're going to question this decision. 21-yard field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:29 to go. The Bills up by 8. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the good news is that Buffalo will get the ball back at worst in a tie game. Right? And that's the good news. But man, just don't know. Don't know. Oh my goodness, McDermott trusts his defense. When it matters the most, he still leans on his defense to make plays. Oh yeah. Out the Bass. 2 for 2 today. Kicks and extra points. 27-19. No one circles the wagons, right? No one circles the wagons. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? I'd rather be up by 2 scores. That's where I'd rather be right here, right now. I'd rather be up 31-19. But here we are. Here we are up by 8. I'm sure that was supposed to say Tutty, Conrad, but that's okay. Longest 3 minutes. Now if they just pick it off here. Just pick it up. Best do it in one drive is tie it. I don't disagree with you. I understand that. Man. Here we go. This is set up for Lamar. Like Lamar can ask for a better situation for him. You have a reputation in playoffs. If you screw this up, that reputation sticks around for a little bit. This ball is going into the end zone. It will be returned from the goal line to the 20, to the 30, tackle at the 32, 33-yard line. Okay. All right. Tackle at the 33. There's a flag also. Okay. All right. All right. That's even better. Even better. But this is set up for a Lamar situation, right? What do you do, Lamar? Back-to-back MVP. Already made 2 mistakes today that cost the possession of the ball. I don't think it's 91.8 like ESPN says that the Bills are going to win this game. I don't think that at all. Looks like the hold was on Williams, so that means that they'll be starting deep in their own territory. 5th penalty on Baltimore. Starting at their own 12. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Hill to the right of Lamar. Hill can still get this ball. Don't count him out from getting this ball. We'll send a late blitz. Going deep on 1st down. Has a guy just overthrows likely. Incomplete. Yeah, Alan. I don't like that. Bills are +3 in turnover margin. Baltimore still in this game. Don't like it at all. But 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Down. That's huge. That's huge. And whoever it is does not look like whoever it is in a lot of pain. Who's that? Oh, it's Johnson. No. Johnson holding his shoulder. No. Please just be a stinger. Please just be a stinger. As he's going down. Yeah, just be a stinger or something. Yeah, it's Teron Johnson. My favorite Bill. My favorite Bill currently. 2nd and 10. This is going to be okay. I believe her. Lil says it's going to be okay. I believe you. Injury timeout, but it's a bad time to have an injury timeout, though. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. I said longest 3 minutes. We just took 3 seconds off the clock, and we're already doing a commercial break again. Bills up by 8. Rebel Soul says, pop back into place. Pop back in. Just pop back into place. It's no big deal. No big deal. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Kevin says he's good. I'm already playing. It doesn't. No, because it's not within 2 minutes. I think that only goes into effect when it's in 2 minutes. He'll be out, but be okay for next week. I need him now. I need him now. Okay, come back, and he's up. He's moving. Okay, good. I'm sorry, you know I'm not thinking straight. Why do you put me in these situations? All right, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen, bunch trips formation. Likely too. Out of the backfield. Lamar looking to throw. He's going to take off with it. He's going to take off. He's going to get to almost the 20-yard line. Going to be 3rd and about 2. 3rd and about 2 for Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens. 3:10 to go. Clock stops because he was forced out of bounds. Man, the Bills do not win this game here. I'll be second-guessing that decision by Sean McDermott to kick that field goal. They already missed a 2-point conversion on this day. Did the Baltimore Ravens. But I would say you give them 2 chances, they'll get it in once. And by the way, Spin, this is why you don't sometimes go for 2. Pass complete to Likely. He gets the 1st down, gets to the 23. Right? They kick a field goal. They're still only down or kick the extra point after the last touchdown. They're still down on 7. But you can't guarantee anything. So, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers, top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Lamar is all day through. Oliver trying to make a play. Pass against his body. Is that Bateman? Number 7 catches the ball. He's down. He's staying down. Only gained about 4 on the play. Now that will be a timeout, right? Or is it still only inside 2 minutes? Teron Johnson getting back in the game. Let's go. Rousseau on the tackle. Be a great time for a Johnson pick 6. Teron Johnson pick 6, steal this game. Get us to the AFC Championship game. Get us to the AFC Championship game. Teron Johnson, pick 6. Come on. 2nd and 7. I'm pulling out every hair in my head. Yeah, that's not what I said. Don't believe me either. It's fine. It's cool. 2:26 to go. Clock running now. Shotgun 3 at the bottom of the screen. Instead of likely in or Justice Hill in right of the of Lamar. Aguilar come out. You have to throw across his body. No, how is Aguilar open into Buffalo Bill territory? Oh my gosh. Johnson on the coverage. Aguilar comes back to the play. He gets the ball into Buffalo territory. 2-minute warning. Bills up by 8. Bills have 2 timeouts if need be. Oh, Bills have 2 timeouts if need be. That was Wallace. 16 was Aguilar. No, I'm wrong. 16 is Wallace. Thank you. I feel a little better. That wasn't Nelson Aguilar, but still. My Buffalo heart made. No, he was right. It was Wallace. It was 16, not 15. 15 is Aguilar. Oh man. And that mistake isn't like a Knox Kincaid mistake where it's like acceptable. My boss will be mad at me. I'm done here for making that mistake. I'm sure. It's gonna be all over social media. The guy hashtag sports called him Aguilar. It was Wallace. Oh man. Oh, Gary, like that's why you give it to Josh. That's why you give it to Josh. You know, an 8-point game that Lamar is going to make some plays and make some things happen and potentially tie this thing up. The 2-point conversion is going to be a run by Lamar, by the way. If it comes down to that, the 2-point conversion attempt is going to be a run by Lamar. They're going to do with Lamar what we should have with Josh Allen on the 4th down play. Oh man, there's no guarantees. MB41. There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees with Baltimore defense or whoever else tries to draw up. They get paid too. They get paid too. And we talked at halftime about how good they were running the ball, Buffalo. It's a 27-yard completion into Bills territory. Let's go. Let's go. Next week, 3 o'clock game on Fox. Washington goes to Philadelphia. 6:30. Right here. Hopefully. The Buffalo Bills game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if it happens. 2 minutes away. Shotgun. Pressure on Lamar coming. He's able to get away to Justice Hill, who gets out of bounds after a game, maybe 4. Good pressure on Lamar. Force him to check it down. No passing TDs, Allen. He has 2 rushing TDs, so give me Josh Allen. Now, why did we kick it on 4th down? Minute 52 to go, 2nd and 6. But then again, if Josh doesn't get in, it's a whole different situation. Right? Like I said, at least we know here, worst case scenario, the Bills get the ball back in a tie game. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Aguilar motion to the top. Bills rush 4. As a throw finds Andrews, who gets out of bounds inside the 25. Wait, there's Slim scoring this play, and then if they get the 2, at least we have a minute to get in the field goal range, right? Right? I don't know if I like this, guys. Rasul Douglas is the one that forces him out of bounds. Come on. Teron Johnson, pick 6. Let's go. Let's go. Teron Johnson, pick 6. All right, you know what? If he picks it off, I want him to do what Barkley did last time. Shotgun. 3 to the top, to the bottom. Wallace at the bottom. Wallace chips on 71. Is that Anderson? Lamar all day to throw, throwing it deep into the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. Isaiah Likely. I guess you're right. Best case scenario, if they would score, they give us 93 seconds. So even if they tie this game up, we got 93 seconds. We got our MVP. Let's see what happens here. 1-4 on 2-point conversions this season, including the one they missed today. 2-point conversion. You only have one more timeout, too, so this is a good game right here. Come on, D. Shotgun, Henry to the right. Likely in motion. One more receiver at the top. Andrews and Likely at the bottom. Throw. Dropped! Incomplete! Incomplete! Intended for Andrews at the goal line! And with 1:33 left, we're on to an onside kick for the game. We don't need a first down. We don't need a first down. We just need the onside kick. We just need the onside kick. That was a 2-point conversion, so they still have to kick it. They still have to kick it. And if we get the onside kick, then we just kneel it. There's no chance for a tie game. Right. No chance for a tie game. We still have to trust Buffalo get this onside kick, which in years has been dicey. And if we don't get this onside kick, 1:33 and 1 timeout, it's plenty of time to get in the field goal range. Plenty of time. They only have one timeout, so you kneel it once. They call one timeout. You still have a. Well, you know now doing the math. Right. Who knows? So you run the ball twice, but not over yet, man. Onside kicks scare me. Onside kicks scare me. We should lose this game. If we should, then we will. That's why when people say, "Oh, we should have won one of those Super Bowls," like, no, we should have. If we were meant to win those Super Bowls, we would have. Tucker in for the onside kick. Just get the ball. This is so scary. So scary. This is what my heart can't take. These situations right here. My heart can't take this stuff. One play here. He goes, it's it. Just go down on the ball. Rasul Douglas with the recovery. Rasul Douglas with the recovery. All right. One first down, like someone said. 1:33. They only have one timeout. Yeah, I'm talking about the Chiefs. I'm not talking about the Chiefs. Give me a first down. Don't talk about the Chiefs. Remember Minnesota a few years back? Maybe even last year. I don't remember. Fumbled snap in the end zone. I don't know. Wait till there's triple zeros, man. Wait till there's triple zeros. All right, here we go. Josh Allen, I formation from the Baltimore 47-yard line. Aid in motion. Running it on first down. Ty Johnson, get down. Yes! Again, if Josh Allen gets in the end zone, it doesn't matter. If Josh Allen gets in the end zone, it doesn't matter. But none of that matters now. None of that matters now. Baltimore calls a timeout, 18 to go, 2 kneel downs, and we're off to the AFC Championship game. And we're just 2 wins away, guys. We're just 2 wins away. Two kneel downs. Let's go. He didn't have to be Superman. He didn't have to be Superman. First kneel down complete. One more. One more, and we're off to Kansas City. One more, and the Bills stay undefeated at home all year long. $50 seconds left. Wait till this gets down to under 40. Wait till it gets down to under 40. Let's snap it at any time. Don't matter. 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. We're going to Kansas City! One more time. Let's get the job done this time. Let's get the job done this time. We're 2 wins away. 2 wins away from the ultimate prize. There are 4 teams left. 4 teams left. Our window was closed. Our window was closed, is what they said. There are 4 teams left. I see a wide open window. I see a wide open window. Man, don't forget Paul, Mario, myself will join you for post game of what turned out to be a much closer game than we wanted it to be. Much closer game than we wanted it to be. Bills did not do in the second half what we wanted them to do, but they did enough. They did enough to get the job done. Underdogs at home. At home, this is our yard. This is our yard. Bills defend their turf. Now we gotta go into Kansas City and take it. Now we go into Kansas City and take it. The Buffalo Bills win this one 27-25. The Bills are on to the AFC Championship game. They're on to Kansas City, and then we're on to New Orleans. Let's get this thing done. I'll be live next week. Probably start at 5:30. I might come on early. Don't know yet, but stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed to #sports, subscribe. Get the notification bell because I will schedule it so you'll see it early. But the Bills win. There'll be plenty more to talk about in the post game. I gotta go take a pee break, and then I'll come back for post game with Paul and Mario. Talk to y'all then. I'll see y'all soon. #Nate, hit that thumbs up button on the way out. Thank you, Mr. Rogers Homes, for your sponsorship. I'll see you soon. Until I do.
Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rogers, Realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth, and right now is one of the best times to own an investment property in Arizona? Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions so we can take the next step to your financial freedom here in the Valley of the Sun, utilizing real estate. As always, God bless America and go Buffalo!